Happy springtime, everybody. It's Springfest here in Splatoon 2's world. Let's go in.
Oh boy, it's springtime.
I find it interesting that Pearl Marina are actually wearing their outfits from the Otto expansion in particular, though. Like, that is interesting spring attire, especially since one's wearing a sweater in springtime. Guess it's kind of cold here.
Why are you wearing a sweater in springtime?
Yeah. I mean, that's the big questions.
Go pick a team. Okay, I will go pick a team. Seriously? So, we're going to be on Team Tortoise today.
The only real winner of this competition. If you look at the myths, you know, the stories years ago,
yeah,
Tortoise is the one that wins.
Because the Hare had a big ego. And it's like, oh, I'm going to beat him, and took a nap. And then he realized, oh, shoot.
Yeah, didn't really work. Although, the first thing I see is a Torterra, so imagine that being a rabbit.
Yeah, I like that already. Oh, look, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's scary.
That's another one I kind of expect, honestly. That one's pretty cool.
Turtwig and Squirtle. Yeah. Someone made Peter Rabbit. Oh, yeah, Bowser Jr.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one, too. I'm just going to go ahead and just make a lobby for us so we can just jump right into some battles.
Jumping in right now. I'm a Tortoise fangirl right now, so.
Can agree. I almost hit pro because last time I played I was in the pro status, which you can't do teams. So that would have been bad. Alright, now the room's made.
Okay. Joining right now. Connecting to interwebs.
So this one actually, because of it being a special theme Splatfest, they also gave us new gear too. It was really just hats and shoes, but there was so many shoes, it's insane. Let me wear some of that stuff. Yeah, there was a lot. Honestly, out of like the 4 visors they gave, the only one I really like is the green novelty one. But it's the only one that my character wears sideways. The rest of these, she wears in the front of her head. And this one's like you turn your ball cap backwards. So, not the biggest fan of that, but it's fine. I think it would be different if I was like a different character.
This is fine. So this is a 48-hour one, right? So
yeah, this one's like technically like 2 days long, 48 hour. It started technically yesterday around 6 at night, and it's going to end tomorrow at 6 Eastern.
Okay.
So you got time to get to Queen.
Yeah, even though, like, we may or may not be able to do it on the stream, depending, but if not, it's not a big deal, because you have time tomorrow, too. Although, it may be one of the worst times to do a 48-hour one, because this is a holiday weekend between Good Friday being yesterday, today's Weed Day, and then tomorrow's Easter.
Weed Day.
I mean, today is the one that doesn't matter, but, you know, yesterday and today are the big ones, because a lot of people travel for this time of the year.
You know, I hate making it sound like... Okay, please no one take offense to this. This is literally just a story. I was at work today, and one of my coworkers coming up and greeting me says, Happy Hitler's birthday today.
What? Okay.
And then he also said, Happy Columbine shooting anniversary. I was like, oh my gosh. Really?
And this guy already smoked a couple before he came in.
Oh yeah, he does. So, I know he does, because he's told me flat out he does. So, yeah. It was kind of just a weird thing happening today with that.
I can kind of see that, because it was a little weird.
Just a bit.
Let's just, Lester, when you upload this, just take out what I said, so that way you...
No, that's staying in. We'll keep it raw.
Don't it's gonna demonetize you, man!
Oh no, my 2 pennies.
Oh no. Oh no.
Don't worry, the comments are just gonna spam one thing and then now demonetize me too.
Oh yeah.
Because that will happen. It actually happened, I think, to ZFG. Because his stuff randomly got demonetized, YouTube wouldn't really tell him why. Like, he asked for examples, said, I don't know. And he's thinking it got demonetized because in all of his videos, people would spam show feet in the comments because it's a in joke for his streams. So he's thinking his YouTube channel got demonetized for show feet. And that's hilarious. And also sad.
Well, did I tell you about Phoenix Master 1 getting demonetized because YouTube caption thought he said the word
Yeah,
N-word
like he got falsely demonetized because of something out of his control. Like he literally couldn't do anything about that. At least with the comment thing, you can tell your people don't do this. If I see it, I'm gonna delete your comments. But literally captions, you can't do anything about. It's all YouTube.
Yeah. Maybe they should demonetize themselves at that point.
Yeah, I mean, they never will, but you got a point. You know, this is like a whole portion of the map that hasn't even been covered yet, and they're winning. This is a bad sign.
But they weren't winning earlier. It said they were in danger.
Let's put them back there. Because right now, they're bigger. Now, like this.
It said they had danger just a couple seconds.
Yeah, give it a second. We're going to be in danger at this rate. We keep on dying. That's the problem.
Ah!
See what I mean? We both just died at the same time.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
This map is weird looking, honestly. It's like the... I can't remember the name off the top of my head. It's like the one hotel one where you have to go into the middle. It's very similar to that map because it looks like we're all just needing to go to the center. Like platforms moving back and forth, kind of changing how the map is too.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
I hope we won that.
Think we won that one.
It's really hard to tell because of that thing in the center.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, that did not look like a 10% gap, though. It looked like it was like maybe 2% at the most. Well, that worked out.
I probably shouldn't have the dually squelchies.
Now that you said dually squishies, I'm like, what weapon is that? Can I have it?
What are the squeegees?
Yeah, I'm gonna change mine because it's the bomb I don't really like on this one much. It's that torpedo bomb, which is not the best. I think last time I played it, I just experimented with a whole bunch of different weapons, so my gear's a little weird because of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can definitely see my splatter shot here. Definitely inked up the most turf. It's got a little emblem next to it and everything. The Kansas splatter shot was really good though, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Did you like that thing I tweeted at you earlier today? The little portal.
Yeah, I seen that earlier in the week. It's like that's like one of the best uses I've seen of stage builders when people just make these insane looking fights. And that is what I like seeing from the stage builder scene. Instead of dicks everywhere.
Instead of dicks, yeah. But apparently, communication.
Oh, that was fast. We got one game in. All right, we're getting there.
Oh, lordy. I better change my weapon out anyway, so...
Yeah, room's back open whenever then.
Let's see, Steve is playing.
Is he?
Yeah, he's the only one. Probably playing Splatfest, because you know how he is.
Yeah, probably.
He likes this game a lot.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, look at his hours.
I like this game a lot, too. I mean, how many hours did he have?
Like over 800 at least. I know he's played a lot.
800?
Yeah, take a look. I would, but it'll show up on screen, and we don't want that.
Yeah, he plays this game a lot.
Let me go look. I'm gonna go look. Oh, lordy. He really likes the game if he's playing with it. 915 hours!
Yeah, it's a lot more last time I checked.
Oh, gosh, Steve. Communication errors occurred. God damn.
Well, that one isn't as surprising to me, but it's still funny every time.
Well, this is gonna be a good stream. Nothing but air.
Calm errors.
Are we trying to download Joker again or something?
Oh gosh, don't remind me of that. That was
Yeah, I mean, great timing for them to schedule maintenance the exact same time a big DLC character like that drops. That was smart.
Yeah. Who literally thought that was a good idea? That was bad.
Yep.
I need to change my equipment. Back to the arrow spray. My good old trusty faithful weapon. I say trusty faithful weapon, but I'm not really good at this game, so it really doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that makes it a little weird then. I mean, I don't know. Aerosprays I felt like were way better in the first game compared to this, because most of the ones I've used don't have the best loadouts. I haven't tried some of the newer ones they added now, since they added the Sheldon Select weapons they teased like in January. Finally added them now.
Yeah. Come here, Mom. Can you move over?
My God.
Oh, Hare Queen, yes.
Hey, look, we found the Men in Black.
The MIB. Are they trying to... I heard that they were going to make another Men in Black movie.
Yeah, they're making a fourth one, and apparently the two agents aren't the same actors as the original three, which is a little weird.
Oh, Will Smith's not in it?
I heard he isn't, which that one actually is kind of surprising me how many movies he does. Like, I thought he would actually want to try to push for that, but maybe not.
In Aladdin, so.
It's true. For better or for worse for his PR.
You know what? Unpopular opinion, I don't think it's that bad at all. I think people are just...
I mean, obviously people are overblowing it. I don't have an interest in what I've seen with it.
I know.
But it's all subjective at that point.
In my opinion, I feel like people claiming all these Disney remakes are fucking soulless. I'm just like, come on. It's... You guys just...
My biggest
like
problem is just there's too many. Yeah. Well, people aren't going to complain just because they can, no matter what it is. We were just talking about that before we started, too. It's like people were just complaining about some of the stuff going on in the Smash scene, and they're just doing it because, you know what? It's popular to do.
Like, oh, I paid $5.99 for Joker, and his movesets are all pulled from other characters.
Like, can you show me how? What other character has Persona moves? Like, literal Persona ghosts coming from the back of them, giving them a new moveset. Can you tell me what character copies that, please?
Which one of these characters does literally a JoJo? And
That Sting might, like, kill 3 of us.
Well, Zelda's kind of, because she can summon a phantom.
I mean, it's not the same thing at that point, because it's the same idea, but way different attack.
Okay, pink stuff. This isn't pizza shop. And the pizza shop is a pizza joint over where I live. And they have this salad. And they have this dressing that's kind of like this altered recipe of Thousand Island dressing. But it's pink. And they just call it pink stuff.
I don't know if I would eat that.
Yeah, that doesn't sound the most appetizing. It just kind of sounds
like
disgusting.
It's called pink stuff. And so whenever I see all this stuff on the ground, the pink ink on the ground, it's like, oh, that's just pink stuff.
That color could remind me of bubblegum game.
Yeah, it looks like bubblegum a little bit.
I don't think salad dressing, I think bubblegum.
I know I've been sharing a lot of memes with you, Amber, but did you see the one where it had all the Kingdom Hearts characters as Inklings?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I was
I thought it was cute. I thought you'd like it, because I know you don't like the game, but you like the game characters, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't like the game, but you like the game, right?
That's what I thought he was gonna say too.
I didn't mean to say it like that. Like, she knows what I'm talking about.
I mean, the world itself is like, yeah, it may not be a game for everyone, but the world itself is like very open in so many different ways. There's a lot of memes. There's a lot of just pulp culture in general, but they're also very relatable characters. They're just kids.
Yeah.
Very easy to like.
Squid Kids or Octo Kids.
Yeah, about to say, no discrimination here. I'm an Octoling, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Squid Kids and Octo Kids. Oh gosh, I had a lot of clout for that. Alright, I'm a Tortoise fiend.
Yeah, we got like a synergy bonus from this one, so it gave us even more points. Which is so hard to get a synergy bonus. You take them when you get them.
Yeah.
Hey, Kira. How you doing?
Hey, Kira. That's a new emote that ain't tingle.
Yeah, a yikes.
Oh, yikes. I've seen a meme of like someone putting Y, K, or Y and S and putting Ike in the middle. Yikes.
Just shove Ike in the middle of things, it's okay.
It just
He
says
fights for
yikes.
his friends, so he'll get in the middle of his friends. Also, I like how every single weapon but yours, Matt, is a Kenza version. We're all the same type, and then you're the one outliner.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm different.
I'm bored, man. I just want to use the arrow spray.
Yeah, so I got a random got another gift sub this time to Lithro. So I have like 20 plus Lithro emotes.
Man, he's got a lot of emotes. That's always cool when you get the gift subs, though.
Someone likes you, Kara. They just keep giving you gift subs.
Yeah, really.
Like, oh, random gift sub. Yay, gift sub.
And it's even better when you're watching a stream and just having a big event thing, because then they gift out like 30% more subs at least, if not more, to the community, so you have an even higher chance of getting one. I've gotten a gift sub to Use Pizza's channel like 3 times now. And I feel like in May I might get another one because of how many subs he's going to get that month for his little mini event. Well, I say mini when it's a whole month thing.
I need to watch.
You get the idea.
I never got a free emote or free gift sub.
Yeah, it's all random as the community because how it tries to pull it is literally from everything. So it tries to pull it from followers, it tries to pull it from active viewers, active chatters. Half the time, it's just literally a dartboard throw. It's like, alright, who's gonna get it? I don't know. Who here actually viewed the channel for at least a second? They get the sub. I've got so many accidental gift subs because of that, and it's actually hilarious. You go on a channel, try to see what it is, you don't really like it, so you tab out, and then you get a gift sub 5 minutes later.
Oh, nice. Not the 69 kind of way.
Can we ban him yet?
Oh, it is 420 today.
Can we
Sadly,
ban
that
him yet?
69-person multi-world they were supposed to do for Ocarina is only 51 players. Press F. Page
Ah, dang it. That's not nice.
It doesn't help, it's Easter weekend, and also a convention's going on right now that some people are going to. So, yeah, that doesn't help.
Ah. Why can't I kill things? I can't kill things. I guess that's not the name of the game. The name of the game is just spraying.
Yeah, I mean, you can get 0 kills and still win with the Mosaic. Yeah, like hour 4 multi-world. I've lost stream, hoping to keep tabs on it. Yeah, I was watching it on and off today. I was watching DP's end of it, Use Pizza. Because he was like the only one I think I was following who was still doing the multi-world. Everyone else is like, nah, I'm at Versus Expo, so nope, can't do that.
Would you want to do a multi-world if we get set it up last year?
At one point, yeah. That'd be nice.
Okay.
I was actually looking into some of that today because I was trying to configure some stuff on BizHawk to get the Hazy Maze ROM hack to work, which that was an experience, dear God.
Yeah, the one I showed you.
Yeah, well, I'd seen it earlier and it's like, oh, this looks cool. I wish there was a way to get that working on console because just trying to set up BizHawk, it crashed at least one time a minute. So that was not easy to set up. I swear, it had to have been some OBS interference because when OBS was closed, then the program did not crash nearly as much.
Yeah, 3 for 3.
Have you done a multiplayer out of curiosity, Kira? I don't know if you've tried it, because I know you say like you're always up for one. I don't know if you've tried it yourself, because I've seen how it works, but I know the setup is like really weird at first. So I cannot believe we got 2 synergy bonuses in a row. I said these are rare, and we just got 2. How the heck? I'll take it, but I'm surprised.
Hey, good Splatfest so far.
Yeah, really.
Knock on wood.
And then he jinxed us because he knocked on his computer. It's like, well, that's not wood at all. That's plastic. Oh, you haven't done one yourself yet. All right. Yeah, see, because I've been the same. Like, interested myself, haven't done it. Because never really had much of anyone really to do it yet who's played fully through Ocarina. You want to do it with at least 2 or more people. Because, you know, the more chaos, the better.
Oh, I need to finish Ocarina before we even start that.
Oh, yeah, you want to finish one before you even try Rando. Because you want to at least have a general idea where to go.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be like, alright, check the Boulder of Destiny. And you're going to be like, what the hell is he talking about? Because I won't be able to describe it if you don't know where it is.
So, I guess Mortal Kombat, and I mean...
Oh, wait.
Oh,
10x.
10x battle.
Well.
Oh, gosh.
Hang on.
You gotta win this one.
I gotta turn on the good switch.
Anyways, what I was trying to say is, I don't know if anybody cares for possible spoilers. I mean, possible, like, DLC spoilers for Mortal Kombat 11.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I'm never gonna be playing it. Did they already leak it out somehow?
They leaked the DLC, yeah, because the Switch version got data mined.
Well, how am I not surprised? The Switch one was the first to get data mined.
And they had a list of all the DLC fighters. Apparently, Joker is going to be in it. Not
that's
Joker
ironic.
from not Joker Persona 5 from Joker, but Batman Joker.
Oh, well, that kind of makes sense since, you know, they did Injustice, Joker was a fighter in that, so they already had the rights with those characters in general.
There's also going to be the Terminator. There's also going to be Ash from Evil Dead.
No, I was gonna hope you would have said Ash from Pokemon.
I know. A lot of people said the same thing. Like, oh, come on, guys. No. Ash from Evil Dead.
I want to see that now. Make it a mod. Ash Ketchum ripping out spines.
Spawn is going to be in it. The DC hero. Comic book hero.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, oh, that's cool.
This is an interesting lineup if that's actually going to be the case so far. Like, it sounds like a pretty varied lineup.
They've been doing good. Mortal Kombat's been doing good with DLC, like, characters that they chose. Because 10 had Jason, Leatherface, Alien, and Predator in the same freaking game. So
yeah, I remember that. It was actually really weird to see. But it was a really cool combination.
I'm picking up the Switch for Mortal Kombat 11 just so I have it, because I do like it.
Shaggy in the DLC list.
Ed Shaggy. Yeah. You know what's funny? Ed Boon, the creator, is just like, yeah, he won't.
Well, he made a joke about it. I think he made a joke render of how he would look, but then he said, yeah, that's actually not going to happen, guys. I'm just messing around here.
Yeah, I think he would probably want it if he had the rights to do it.
I mean, if he had the rights to it, he probably would, but that's never going to happen.
I'm like only using 10%, not even 2% of my power, man.
Zoinks, this is like the go even further beyond.
You know what? I thought the Shaggy meme back then was fun. Or, not to say back then, it was only...
I'm about to say it's still going on.
Shaggy meme was pretty funny. I like Shaggy.
I mean, he's a character in Smash Bros. Stage Builder, so it's still going on.
Is he really?
People made Shaggy stages, yeah. Really, are you surprised with how many weird things? There's so many Sans and Steve Ham stages.
Steve Ham. Yeah. The one I showed you, I thought was pretty clever. Ah!
Yeah, that was close. I was fearful near the end there because a lot of us were dying pretty quick. That didn't help.
Dag nabbit. That's okay. It's not like we lose anything.
Yeah, thank God. If this was the pro mode, that would have been a hot 0. You get more points for your team in pro, but you get nothing if you lose. That's the only consequence. So in theory, it could take you less time or even more time to level up in Splatfest if you're in pro.
I've got a. It's not loading. I'm looking over my table right now. I still gotta do my unboxing of the amiibo from last Friday. I haven't had to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I still have to open mine in general. I just haven't done that. Also, I just looked at my amiibo shelf now, and I was messing around with a bunch of wires because I got a different splitter set up here that capture and stream at the exact same time. And I guess while doing that, I bumped my Pac-Man because now he's just facing the wrong way. He's staring directly in the fox's eyes. A little weird.
He's like, I'm going to eat you. Waka waka. Sorry about that. That's okay, Kara. I mean, you can't win all.
Oh yeah, that happens.
It's gonna happen. I was just like, we gotta win this. I shouldn't have said anything about us being on the streak. Always happens, man.
The Suction Lady Syndicate will never win again.
I'm starting to think Tortoise wasn't that popular because we haven't been having issues.
Well, to be fair, this is only like what, our 4th game, so it's we'll see. I've had some pretty good streaks, and like, oh, here's all your teammates in like the next tower.
The thing is, though, like, this is Marina's team, though, so...
Yeah, so it never really matters about the theme. People just pick Marina more because of the character. That's pretty much it. Did I ever really like that idea? That kind of defeats the purpose of the different themes for Splatfest. You're supposed to pick what you like, not what character hosts it.
Well, if this game goes by any way that the last game went, where the last Splatfest is going to be literally... You know, like...
Yeah, Pearl versus Marina kind of
it's
thing.
going to be Pearl Marina. So it's just like, well, we already know who's going to win that one.
Well, yeah, that'd be a landslide. So Splatoon 3 single player is going to have Marina as your partner character. Because there's going to be a landslide, she'll win, she'll have the most popular vote. That'd be obvious. The whole reason why Marie is the partner you have in single player, because she was the one who won in Splatoon 1.
It was canonical.
Yeah. That the whole reason why she was there and not kidnapped instead was canonical reasonings.
Okay.
Which I also like, if you do the rematch against the final boss, Marie even say something about that, saying that this reminds me of a certain Splatfest, to reference the final Splatfest, because it's Scally versus Marie.
Stupid roller.
Ah, the hammer. He's chasing. Stop.
He's bringing down the band hammer. Quick, run.
I shot him so many times, but it didn't matter because I had to keep on running. He regen health quick. That was a booyah bomb. That's bad. Because we keep on dying. There's like 2 of us alive at the moment.
I killed like 3 of them and I died.
Yeah, that's why I would lose. I'm dead. Yeah. I was hoping I could just get away quick enough and jump.
I got cornered.
Yeah, I did too. Real bad. I didn't have enough time to super jump. He got me mid-jump. Stop with the ballots! He's gonna throw it like right at me. Oh, thank God you didn't. Alright, kill 3 of them. Quick, the comebacks. Oh, I made a mistake. I activated my special when everyone was dead, so I can't lock on. There we go. At least I got the quad.
Okay. I just like covered this whole pink area in green, so probably wasn't enough though.
Yeah, you gotta cover up the pink, according to Twitch's
Oh wait,
TOS.
what? We did win. Okay.
It was actually a lot more than I expected.
Oh my gosh. So I did help.
I'm surprised my
though-
tennis missiles even help too, because you can kind of see where they splatted. I thought they were gonna stay at base when they were all highlighted, because that's exactly what I did. I highlighted everyone as soon as they respawned. But no, they left.
Did we get a synergy bonus just now?
Yeah, we just got another one.
Oh my god.
We don't want to leave this team. This is the team of synergy.
You say that.
We're in sync. Don't ruin it. Please, Nintendo, don't ruin it.
Please. Yeah, Sakurai goes above and beyond. The PS3 version of Sonic 06. Yeah.
Oh, that's the one he played? I didn't even notice it was the
Yeah,
PS3
he played
version.
the worst version of Sonic 06 to get Sonic's moveset.
I'm surprised, like, of all the games, he picked that one because of it being probably the newest one. It's like, dude, you could have probably played the adventure games and Heroes, and then that would have been okay. Any one of those could have been fine. Like, honestly, yeah, the Adventure 2 probably would have been the best because his moveset there is basically the same as 06.
Well, that probably explains why he doesn't have, like, the flame cartwheel.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, that would probably be a thing there. So if he played Adventure 2, he might have just had a somersault move.
Or any of the advanced games, he has a somersault move too. I feel like the advanced series is an underappreciated games series. And
Kind of. I mean, people, I think, talk about him a little more nowadays, mainly the first one. So I think it's been getting more traction over the years.
I like 2, though.
Yeah, 2 is good. 3 is actually a pretty good one, too. It just has some weird structure stuff. So it's probably the one that is going to be the least favorite, just because of structure.
Probably the third one. A lot of people don't like DK3, DKC3.
Oh, yeah. People say that's the worst one in the trilogy. I'm like, nah, really? It's actually fine.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand DKC 1 and 2 are really good, and 3 did some different things, but it's not terrible at all. It's like, it's still a really good game.
Oh, yeah, Kira's right about that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't even
guess
think
it-
about
yes,
the Xbox sale crap.
The Xbox 360 sales weren't that great, so that makes sense. I didn't never even know what I was gonna
Yeah, because if you buy an Xbox in Japan, you're literally just doing that for adult games, so to say.
Or I don't know, like I don't think Japanese culture buys American products too much.
Not really. It depends,
why-
but for the most part, it's usually just in-house stuff there. Like, American stuff does not do that well. That's why Microsoft in general doesn't do well in Japan.
You know what? That might be one good reason, and one reason why Microsoft probably should partner up with Nintendo on some of stuff like this, because that would help out with their Japanese market in a way.
Oh yeah, because they can't sell their hardware over there, but software would easily be able to sell, because it'll be on their platform. That's probably why they're also making a big push for it too, because they realize they're only mainly focusing on software at this point. You can tell.
Well,
So Microsoft is really trying to push software no matter how.
Microsoft's preparing themselves for the inevitable future where we're not going to have consoles anymore. We're literally just going to be able to download and stream.
Well,
things.
yeah, we're just going to have a streaming box, basically, so everyone's stuff can be on one device. The only one that'll be an outliner is going to probably be Nintendo for a while. And that's because they've always wanted to do their own thing.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in danger. Yep, we're dead. Wow, that was actually looking really good in the last 10 seconds, and then Annihilation hit.
And then the Pink Nation attacked.
You know, the more we say this, the more dirty it gets. Now, no wonder why we did so bad. We got a Kia on our team. Probably broke down.
I'm a defender now. I might actually level up this game. Or this Splatfest.
Yeah,
I'll
I
be
can
able
tell
to-
I can get to a level because I'm close to 59. Sorry, guys. I know it's the meme day, but we're not going to get to 69. That'll be a lot of levels.
You know one thing that I will say. Oh shoot! Did
Yeah, I was gonna
push
say, I
it?
think you dropped because I'm getting matched up with other people now.
Damn it!
Well, I'll see you next game. I
Sorry.
can't back out now.
It's already too late. Go on without me.
You can check out the Sheldon specials if you want. There's a lot there. You'll be yapping your ear off for at least 20 minutes if you don't hold down the speed up button. I still gotta buy the weapons. I need to probably just record that footage for the eventual portion of the Let's Play. Oh hey, good. It's a good thing you dropped because we're fighting tortoises.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so you're not missing much.
I shouldn't have said anything.
You are not missing much. This is the trend.
I need to change my stuff anyway. Oh. You can't change your shoes.
Come on, buddy, this way. Stop sleeping at the wheel. We got a teammate just looking down. I think he's gonna disconnect if he doesn't move in the next minute. And unfortunately, I like how Smash handles disconnects more than this, because if someone disconnects while playing on Smash, then it turns into a CPU you fight against. Here, when someone disconnects, that person just vanishes from the game entirely. A CPU can't take them over.
That's stupid.
So you're at a handicap when that happens here. While on Smash, it's like nothing ever happened. Like, you can tell when someone disconnects in Smash because the game pauses for a while, and then when it resumes, the match plays perfectly, and that fighter you're playing against is entirely different. Like, they fight completely differently. So it's very obvious to tell when someone drops in that game. Or, you know, rage quits, which happens half the time.
Yeah.
I had that happen to me the other day because I killed the guy from a 0 to 100 combo and he didn't like it. Like, come on, man. That's going to happen at one point. You take the L and just try to push on. You don't rage quit.
Yeah, that's stupid.
So then I again and punched him. It's like, yeah, well, you're gonna do that. Fine, I'm just gonna end it this way.
I'll Warlock punch you into next week.
That's my favorite thing to do with both Captain Falcon and Ganon, though. If you break someone's shield, I just like to get right up against them and do the reverse punch attack. It just feels so satisfying. Okay, Hare's other team isn't really trying much because it's a teammate fighting teammate issue here, or it's just that we're a lot better. Because they'd be in danger most of this game and keep on dying.
Okay.
It's hard to tell half the time because when you're fighting your own teammates, half the time you just get players that don't really try and just wander around the map. Sometimes just doing the squid parties, they call it, you know, just flapping around throughout the whole map. I haven't heard that though, so nothing like that's happening. I don't care if I fight my teammates or not, I still want to win because I want more points, more experience.
Nintendo, I think your server's broken again.
Oh,
That's
no,
about right.
not again.
Alright, that was at least some easy points for me. Now I'm gonna back out so we can make a new lobby.
Yeah. Okay, you got a new lobby?
I'm about ready to make it here in a second. We get my points now. So Smash was brought up for a moment. What's your opinions on Joker, if you haven't, that is? I mean, I played a decent amount of him so far. I like the character. He feels pretty different in a lot of ways from other fighters. And I like how fluid his moveset is. He's just a very quick and snappy character.
Yeah. I like him a lot. I like his persona.
Yeah, I think the Persona mechanic of his is really interesting. Because he gets a pretty big buff when he's using Persona. I feel like it's about a 10% damage increase or something ridiculous. Yeah. Also, the room's made now whenever you're ready to jump back in.
Okay, I'm jumping back in. Oh, you can't join that, your friend. And that communication error has occurred.
Well, there's why you can't join that, friend. Because your game says nope.
Alright, I'm coming back. Hold up. Hold up on me.
I do like his stage, though. The stage they brought in from Persona, because I just like the aesthetic of it and how it changes based on the music.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about the Splatoon 2 stage in Smash. Like, it changes to day or night depending on the song playing. And I'm not surprised, literally after that video went live from Nintendo, people screen cap what the stage was called and said, stage meme. Like, I was expecting that right away when it happened.
I didn't see that. I didn't really see that at all.
Yeah, because Memento starts with M-E-M-E, so if you screenshot it quick enough, it's just meme.
I'm not surprised.
Okay. I was ready.
I thought that guy's name was Navy for a second. I'm like, okay. We got the Navy. Oh, I think that's actually a Sheldon Select weapon that he has, too. But I don't know what the one is there with the roller. That's a different type, but I don't know what that is. It's hard to make out the symbol. It's really small.
Oh, shoot, I forgot. Oh, gosh darn it!
Hey, you brought your communication error with you. What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry!
You can't join that, friend. He communicates a lot in the wrong ways.
I mean, are they wrong?
He doesn't talk right. He has errors in his communication. I forgot Saints Row 3 is coming out next month on Switch.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot those were a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, Saints Row 3 of all games.
Yeah, it's like you're not gonna port 4 or Get Out of Hell, the newer ones. You're gonna port 3. Like I get it because 3 was probably the best-selling one out of the whole series, but it still feels a little weird.
Yeah.
Like porting a game from 2011, it feels a little weird. I think it was 2011.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Yeah.
It's hard to remember. I do remember it came out at the time On Live was still alive. So that's how I remember watching a review of it. They played it on that service.
Morgana, let's not do that today. Calm Mary Pops. Looking cool, Joker.
Not in this round.
Too bad you can't do that online anymore. You can't taunt.
Yeah.
Why did they get rid of taunting?
That's weird, because like every game they tried to nerf it a bit, but I think Smash 4 had the best of it. Brawl you can taunt infinitely, which was a problem. Smash 4 you can only taunt 3 times online, then it nerfs you, which is honestly okay. And then Ultimate's like, lol, no, you can't taunt, only in arenas. So now teabagging exists. Can we go back to the 3 taunt method, please? That actually worked.
Yeah.
At least we didn't have teabaggers in Smash 4. Or at least it wasn't as common.
Really? Someone's name is Nibba.
Of course. Quick, before Twitch bans us. Leave the game. You hear that actually happen? I think this past week with, Caleb. Yeah, that was him. Caleb Hart. His Twitch channel got banned because of that.
Because he said...
No, he didn't say anything. He showed a Discord chat and had the N-word in it.
Are you serious?
Yep, so he got banned for that.
This is what I'm talking about, man.
And this is why, like, any more sites are telling you to police your content. It's like, yeah, it gets really bad when you have to police your own community when it's literally impossible to do because people don't listen.
Yeah. Well, the thing that irritates me most about it is just, like, I'm honest, like... well, Did you hear all this crap about Kotaku that happened this week?
Oh yeah, I mean, Kotaku kind of shot themselves in the foot, and from what it sounded like, it actually wasn't the writer's fault at all. It was more their bosses, because they were writing about a story that people were telling them about, and obviously they write about it, but they were misinformed. As soon as the article went up and there was a backlash, the person who wrote the article apparently wanted to take it down immediately, like revise it, just do something to apologize. Their boss said no. Until a big backlash happened, then they decided to change things. So it wasn't even the writer's fault. I know, that's what I'm saying. It was not their fault. Apparently, it was the heads of Kotaku. Which was the stupid part. Like, the bosses said, alright, we'll admit we're wrong, we'll apologize, but still keep it up. Even though that's not the smart thing to do.
Like I said, I told someone on Twitter, I said, the longer it stays up, the more likely you're going to get a libel lawsuit.
Yeah. So I don't know why the heads of Kotaku said, you know what, let's make an apology article, but leave the original one. It's fine. Like, that's still a big problem, you know? Because people who actually do have issues with racial slurs and such, they're going to see that and take offense to it, saying that you guys are just racist in general because you think this thing is completely wrong. Like, people have actually gotten upset for that reason.
Well, I don't blame them. Like, yeah, I know the writer isn't at his fault, but she shouldn't have made the article to begin with.
Yeah, like, again, that was one of those things we gotta check your sources immediately, and it sounds like that didn't happen.
That's the thing, there was no research into it.
Yeah, they just took a word-of-mouth thing.
No. They just, it was obviously a hit. It was nothing more than that.
Oh,
they
yeah.
didn't like Atlas or something like that, and they decided, oh, I'm going to write this article about
Well, I wouldn't
Atlas.
say it was hating on Atlas. I think more the problem was, like, again, there was a word-of-mouth thing. They heard some people say, we hear this thing about it. So they want to write it because it's controversy, and they know that gets clicks. It was literally because they just wanted the clicks. It's the whole reason why the article never got taken down, because they knew they were at fault, but they didn't care.
It's just like...
Because, like, I can understand, like, I agree with you saying that shouldn't have been written at all. The writer should have checked the sources before writing it.
Well,
but it sounds like the bigger problem is the dang heads of Kotaku are just idiots who only care about the clicks.
Oh, gosh. That was bad.
Yeah.
We had, the thing is, though, like...
Our teammate just called live bait. How many times did they die because of that?
But what I was trying to say is, when you're doing, like, research on an article and stuff like that, like, literally, like, this is what they taught us in high school when we did research papers. And especially if you had to interview things, get answers from interviews, you wait until you get your information from the interview before you write your paper.
Yeah.
That's not what happened here. They sent word to both Atlas and Nintendo, clarity of the lyrics. They didn't get it back before they wrote the article.
Yeah, but they still decided, let's go for it anyways.
It's just like, that isn't professional at all.
Yeah. Well, not just that, but there was no other sources in the article besides of hearsay. Like, they literally just like, oh, we heard this. Some people have said this, but we're not going to actually give real sources. Like, that's research 101. If you are writing an opinion-based thing, you flat out say it's an opinion, and they didn't do that at all. So
like,
it fell flat on its face.
It's like, I'm not condoning, being mean to the writer at all. No. They made a mistake. They said sorry.
Yeah, like, honestly, that's why I'm like, at least, like, I'm not defending what they've done, obviously, but it's like I'm trying to give more the benefit of the doubt, because people are blaming them more than Kotaku at this point, when they literally wanted to fix the article sooner than Kotaku did.
Who wants not Squid Kid figure? Who wants a Futaba? Like, I love that they made Futaba Spirit of Inkling.
Yeah, I mean, it makes so much sense, though. It's like, girl who looks like Inkling, here's the Inkling.
They literally made that joke ever since Persona 5 was revealed and all. Like,
yeah, it's like they knew about the joke, so they knew the similarities. We'll actually do it. Also, I think, correct me if I'm wrong on this one, but I think that's like the first Spirit battle you do where the character's at their default costume. Because everyone else, not so much. The Persona stuff had some default costume characters. Like, even Joker himself was a default costume. They normally have him in one of their alts.
Yeah. I think so.
So I think that was actually a more interesting thing to me. It's like, I got the joke when they first did that, but I found like, wait a minute. That's default Inkling. Holy crap, I think this is the first Spirit that decided to not change the character design. Even though most of the time that would have been fine in some character battles. But they still change it anyways and makes it look weirder.
Yeah. But I liked how they made the reference. They made the one character, his name is Yusuke. They made him Crom.
Yeah.
And they started laughing at that because it's just like, oh, they know.
Yeah,
oh,
the same voice actor thing, yeah.
Voice actor for both characters. Okay, and not only that, that character in particular, he's got the same voice actor in Japanese version too.
Yeah.
Crom. So it's like, oh wow, this really.
Like you said,
really,
they knew. So they're taking full advantage of the jokes. You can tell with how the spirits are set up because there's a lot of like jokes with them, and then they take advantage of that, and they know.
Oh my gosh, we're back in danger again.
Yeah, these guys are really beating us up. This is a hard stage to do for Turf War because it's how open it is. So it's not surprising that this is a rough stage for us.
Come on,
I'm gonna jump out of this area because I don't want to die using my special. Really? I'm going back to base.
Oh my gosh, the freaking like the scatter shots everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of 10 missiles. As soon as I seen that happen to me, I went right back to the spawn point because they won't work.
What a bunch of jokers.
Yeah, remember that
saw
one screenshot that went around the Smash 4 days where someone said one a bunch of jokers and it was all like Joker memes? Now you can literally make that with the actual Joker character. So you can actually have a bunch of jokers, and now the joke even works. Perfect.
I saw one on Facebook earlier today. It was, or that Amber shared with me. It was a. It was said Joker versus Robin, and it just showed Batman with a sad face.
Yeah, yeah. That's about right.
Dang it. Live bait. Yeah, that's so funny because it got did the same exact like motion. To
Yeah.
fall down.
Like most of us were using the same type of weapons, so we're all just disappointed looking the exact same direction. Oh, new maps. What do we get?
You know, I haven't. I just saw it pop up from. I guess Messiah streaming Monster Hunter. I still have not played Monster Hunter.
Well, it's not a bad selection of stages. Woohoo World and Anchovy Games. It's not bad. Yeah, let's jump in. Yeah, I haven't played World. I played a bit of Monster Hunter 3, and I just did not like it. I never tried ever since.
No. Make Woohoo Island legal.
Yeah. You gotta love that that's an actual Twitter account.
Apparently, I guess from what I get here, I guess Mementos is a legal stage.
A legal one?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense when you turn hazards off, because it's a glorified battlefield at that point. So I can see that. I would have been more confused if it wasn't a legal stage without hazards. Like, wait, what? Ow. I wonder if they, still ignored the whole there's a frame delay issue on Fountain of Dreams yet or not. Because I would love to see that stage appear in tournaments, but none of them will ever have that legal because the game drops frames on that stage, which drops inputs.
That makes me mad. That makes me mad.
I mean, that makes sense because, like, have you seen 8-player Ice Climbers on that? The game runs in half the frame rate. It's too intensive. Even on console mode, the Switch cannot handle it. Yeah, see, Kira, that's what I was thinking. Like, it sounds logical when there's, like, a Hazardous version of a stage, like Mementos being legal, because it's just Battlefield. But then they do have their weird exclusions, and I still question it. Unless there's a technical reason behind them. Like, okay, now, why isn't this legal? Actually, let me see if I can find a definitive legal stage list that people have. Because no matter what tournament scene you look at, they're all different. Well, I don't even know why the game couldn't try to find 2 people, let alone 6. Sure. Oh, I hate these dang web pages that have videos playing, and then when you try to scroll down, the video's still playing, and it goes in the corner, and you can't close it. Like, get out of here. Okay, yeah, here's one that I see people always flip-flop on when it comes to being legal or not. I'm gonna look at the mix section I have on this article. Rainbow Cruise, WarioWare, The Friggin' Orphan, Skyloft, and Wily Castle. These are always either in a tournament or out because of different reasons. Like Blast Zones, too small of a stage, terrible counterpick, just weird reasons for some of them. Honestly, WarioWare should be fine. Besides the small Blast Zone issue, like, that's fine.
Freaking commoners. This
Well,
isn't a good night to Splatfest, I guess.
Apparently. I mean, I'm not surprised with how many people are playing, probably. It's a big event one, so more people usually play. You know, I haven't really tried playing on the stages that move around like Skyloft without hazards, so I wonder how that works in hazardless mode. I imagine it's just a flying battlefield.
Yeah.
But I always question things like when they say, we're not going to allow WarioWare as a stage in competitive play, but then they allow the, I think it's Kalos Pokemon League. Or, wait, no, I think it's Unova Pokemon League. Let me make sure here.
Is
No.
the one that's...
No, I was right originally. It's the Kalos one. They let Kalos, which has small blast zones as well, I think. It's one of the... I think it's 6th gen. It's the 6th gen Pokemon League area.
Yeah, it's Kalos.
Yeah. Like, they allow that, but they won't allow WarioWare when it's very similar. It's so weird to me.
I just don't understand. Like, you guys got 103 stages. 103 stages to pick from.
Yeah, and
Actually,
when you look at what's allowed and what's not, it's like 90% is cut. I think it's like usually 10 or so stages you see in the competitive scene. Which is why after a while when you watch the competitive stuff, it's way better than the rest of the Smash series, but it's still pretty small. So you see a lot of the same stages over and over again.
Like, seriously, no. Like, you got almost every stage in Smash Brothers on this game. They're only missing, like, what, 15 of them?
Yeah, something like that.
15 stages? That's it. And y'all can't, use most of them.
Like, I get when it comes to some of them because of, like, some of the weirder issues with it without hazards, like the Blast Zone thing, but it's like, a lot of these stages you're axing could work and you don't have them. And you're not giving me a good reason.
Other than this terrible counterpick. Okay, can you explain to me when people say counterpick?
Basically, it means, like, I'm gonna pick Yoshi's Story. But I think that's a bad map for my character. It's going to be hard to fight on, so I'm going to pick Final Destination. That's counterpicking. You're picking the opposite stage. And it's more to benefit your character that you're playing as. Some characters will just have an easier time in certain stages. Like Little Mac, you're going to want to counterpick a Final Destination stage. He's terrible on everything else. Since he's a ground fighter and all.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is.
104 if you count Mementos. Infinity if you count customs.
Yeah. Look at all them dicks. Infinity dicks.
I'm sure that somebody's made an Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh, there's plenty of Thanos stages out there with that. So, of course, spoilers are also in Smash.
Because there always are.
Because, spoilers are funny jokes, right? I hate that idea so much.
Yeah.
Especially when the advertisers have to meme nowadays to stay in the culture. And then they do the same thing. It's like, you guys are no better than the random Joe on the internet. because you literally
then,
know what you're doing, but you want to
then
take the PR risk because it's a funny joke.
Then Fortnite adds the character with the Infinity Gauntlet, so...
Yeah.
Thanks, Fortnite. Thank you and your meme culture.
Literally all it is.
You just you want to have Thanos dabbed so bad. Smash was never safe from spoilers. Yeah, I know. You know, it's so funny though. I brought it back up in the Smash 4 days, but people legitimately get so mad about a lot of stuff in Xenoblade. Like, I remember back in the day, people were mad that Fiora was added to Project Cross Zone, and people were like legit mad about that. I was like, but Lucina's in Smash Bros. And she's a spoiler.
Yeah, so it's no different.
I'm
It's
like,
weird. It's a weird
like,
bias at that point.
It's
It makes no
hard for me
sense.
to say, because Lucina's the masked character in Awakening. You aren't supposed to know who she is until about midway through the game. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and also like the Meaver stage, which is the biggest problem back in the Smash 4 days with spoilers, because that stage, anything could come up from the posts. And yeah, there was a lot of, phallic things coming up. Literally, the first thing I see when I play that stage was a Ryu dick, and that was a mistake. But you also see a lot of spoilers, because random posts will just appear that don't even relate to your character, but people make them anyways.
Yeah.
Which doesn't help.
I kind of made a Final Fantasy VII spoiler, but I'm gonna be honest with you, who doesn't know the fact that Aerith dies on Twilight?
Yeah, that's like the one spoiler that's been around ever since the game came out. At this point, it's an in-joke with the game.
I know, but it's like it's. I made kind of one back in a. Lucina's an easier way since her spoiler doesn't affect the plot significantly. I'd say it does because she comes from the future. She's kind of like Trunks in Dragon Ball.
Well,
So,
it's more or less like the spoiler of like who she's linked to and all that. I think that's the bigger one for people. Which luckily, like, they hinted that with her trailer, but that was really the only thing. Because after the trailer, her and Chrom were never really mentioned together, in the game at least.
they were mentioned all the time.
Well, in the game itself.
Lester, her reveal trailer, she called him her father.
That's what I'm saying, outside of that trailer.
I'm just saying, like,
Because obviously, yeah, the trailer did it. Easily.
oh gosh, I'm sorry. It's just, but yeah, I can see why people. Like, don't get me wrong. I get it. I get people being upset about it. It's the same little arguments that I have with people getting upset about a certain character being Black Knight in Radiant Dawn. I get it. I get it. Like, I understand that it's annoying, but I don't know. I feel like if you can wave away one spoiler issue, like I don't like spoilers in general. I don't.
Yeah, can agree.
But if you're gonna complain about one, but not complain about the other, that kind of defeats the purpose. That's just
Yeah, I was gonna say, at that point, you're kind of just making the same issue here. You're complaining about something and then you're waving the other one, so it's a weird bias that makes no sense.
Don't get me wrong. I don't like spoilers. I don't like spoilers at all. I feel like people are saying, well, Smash Brothers shouldn't include Fiora in Shulk's Final Smash because she's a spoiler. I'm just like, well, Lucina's a spoiler, and yet she's a character in this game. Or Sheik's in this game, or at one point could transform into Zelda. That's kind of a spoiler. Like, yeah, I get it. I get people are upset about that, but I just feel like if you're gonna complain about that, complain about the other ones too. You know?
Yeah, again, it comes back to that weird bias thing, because the wave one, not the other.
Yeah. I tried to avoid using your name, Kira. I really did. I didn't want to spoil for anybody who might not have played Radiant Dawn. It's just like, oh gosh, I understand people are, and rightfully so. Like I said, rightfully so. I would be mad too, but I don't know. I feel like people wave off Lucina. When I bring up the Lucina issue, people wave it off way too much. I'm just like, but she's a spoiler too. Her existence is a spoiler. The fact that in Fire Emblem Awakening, the kids come back from the future to help their parents defeat the bad guy. Now, if it was like, I don't know, if let's say here, maybe it would have been better. A better example. Use a better example from the same game. I don't know. Maybe Robin had an alt that made him Grima colors, or like have the Fell Dragon design. That's a real late game spoiler. Yeah, you know what I mean?
All I know is Smash Melee spoiled me to Sheik, and I'll never forgive it.
Yeah.
What a terrible game.
If like I said, that's probably a better example to kind of further my case, I guess. If Robin had a Grima like alternate, where he was basically Grima Fell Dragon, that's kind of spoiler. That's kind of a bigger spoiler than Lucina. I know you won't care, Lester, because you won't play it.
No, yeah, I've never played a single one. Yeah. And a lot of the ones you mentioned, like, yeah, about the Radiant Dawn ones, like, most people can't even play that game because it's so rare, right? Like, that one, I don't even think people care because they just want to literally find it first.
I know. That's why I never get mad at anybody getting mad about that, because I've seen a lot of people just saying, oh, well, they're just spoiling a 13-year-old game. You should get over it by now. Just like, yeah, but the thing is, the game's hard to find, so it's not really their fault.
Yeah, like, that's the problem. It would be a good thing for that game to probably get some kind of re-release, just because, people can play it, and it won't be really much of an issue with spoilers anymore. Because more people will experience it. But that's kind of the problem when you have a game from 5th gen that hasn't gotten a re-release since. Yeah,
it's kind of hard. I feel like the GameCube, PS2, and Xbox days are like really hard to. Well, not so much the GameCube, because PS2 and oh hi 10X Battle. That's the second one.
Oh hi Battle.
Oh hi Battle. But
let's do it. The boot rocking crew. What is her name? Well, like one of us, I think, is wearing boots. I'm wearing sneakers.
But, yeah, that's probably. Not gonna lie, I kind of wish, in a way, now I'm talking about it, I kind of wish Robin had a Grima alt. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, unless you've played the series, you won't know what the alt even references, so it wouldn't be that big of a spoiler, in my opinion.
But, yeah, they have one in Heroes where he's Grima, so.
The more you keep on saying this, the more I keep mishearing it as green. It's like, I think he has a green alt, buddy.
It's Grima, Grima. Grima is like all it is basically he's got yellow eyes, purple aura around him. That's literally it. So it's nothing too much.
Yeah, so it's more like a powered up version of him. Look.
Yeah. I do like how Joker's ult is cool outfit.
I mean, it makes sense, although it's a little disappointing that there's only 2 of his outfits. He just has a black suit and a white suit. Wish it was a little more.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of, I always found it funny. It's just like, you're beating up a school kid.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, that's kind of the same with some of the other characters. Like, the Inklings are probably one of the best. Yeah, Lucas and Ness are 2 others. Like, you're just beating up kids here. What's wrong with you, monster? You literally beat up a dog with Duck Hunt and Isabel. You monster.
I'm glad you brought that up, Lester. I don't know if you saw me read that earlier.
Yeah, I seen something like that.
Yeah, Isabel, she's a dog, but yet they're perfectly fine with beating up an actual dog. But then I saw a response, and it was one of my favorite responses because it's Back to the Future meme.
Yeah, the one asshole clip.
An asshole. because Duck Hunt is an asshole.
Yeah.
It says people would main female Robin so much more if there was a Grimo. Yeah, not gonna lie, so much Grimo fan art thanks to Effie Heroes. It's so funny seeing people post like some Grimo memes with snake art, if you know what I mean. Oh gosh.
I mean, to be fair, at least
Yeah.
for the Smash 4 days, a lot of people, if they main Robin, they were using the female design more because of the Red Robin joke. But now that Red Robin has blonde hair, the joke has gone away. More people go with male.
I don't really see people who play as Robin anymore.
I don't really see many Robins in general. I see them once in a while, but I don't think as often as I did in 4 days. I know Robin got nerfed in comparison. Like, between the two games, it got a little bit of a nerfing. That's a lot of
But
stuff
that
in the
was-
cage, so I don't know what this means. I hope victory. Hey, thank God.
Oh,
By literally
Victory
a percent.
Royale. Victory Royale.
Kind of raking that sweet experience since that was the 10X.
Yeah.
Man, look at that clout.
Yeah. It's slow in Smash. Yeah. That's kind of what I figured too, because Robin's really a slow character.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird because he's not that slow in his game.
It's that weird transition thing because of, like, the more varied moveset between all the different magic moves. So I guess because of it, they had to slow him down with the animations.
Yeah.
Because if you want to do your neutral B, you gotta go through that flashy animation before he shoots it, which is enough for you to get attacked.
You know what irritates the crap out of me that I saw on Twitter just recently? I mentioned this before, but people need to stop gatekeeping. Like, when it comes to, like, games, and especially in Smash.
Oh yeah, I seen the whole
Effie
issue when
Yeah.
Persona stuff was happening. Like, oh yeah, now that Joker's in the game, you can't play him unless you've played the game he's from. Like, okay, really?
I was like, excuse me, if that's the case, then none of y'all can play Lucas, none of y'all you can play Roy, because their game hasn't even come over here yet.
Yeah, come on. Think about it. If we're going with that logic, there's a lot of characters that you can never touch.
That's so stupid. That's a stupid mentality. People can play who they want to play. And you know what? It's stupid. Like, because everybody's like trying to get people to play it. It's like, well, I'm just trying to get people to play it. It's like, no, you're not. You're being kind of an asshole.
Yeah, here's my way to get you play it. Play the game, you idiot. Yeah, that's gonna work.
Like, if we're gonna go by the logic of you can't play a character because you haven't played their game, then I bet you half of those people can't. All the Fox mains can't. Well, probably play Fox because they don't
Yeah.
give a shit about Star Fox.
Oh yeah, you ask a Melee player, like, alright, you main Fox. Have you played his games? Nope.
Yeah, it's like, stop. And like I said before, if we're gonna go by that logic, none of y'all can play as Lucas. None of y'all can play as Roy, because those games haven't even come over here stateside.
Yep.
None of y'all could probably play. None of y'all could probably play Ike, because I can guarantee you, half of you don't have his game.
Yep, that's
Wait.
another problem. When some of them are in a rare game.
None of y'all could play probably Shulk because nowadays it's more.
Well, I was gonna say, when it first came out, it tanked.
When
Like,
first
it came out
was
too
hard.
late on the Wii.
None of y'all could probably play as Game & Watch, because I can guarantee you haven't played a Game & Watch game. None
Hey
of
man,
y'all
Game &
play-
Watch Collection 3 and the Game Boy Color is a good game. That's the
Okay.
one I got.
Yeah, that's one I got too. I got Game & Watch Gallery.
It's a good one. It's like one of my 4 Game Boy Color games. I don't know how many Game Boy Colors got into it way too late. I had a Game Boy Color for like a year and then we traded it in for a GBA.
None of y'all can play as Ness, because I can guarantee you, having
Well,
a $200 cartridge is
At
going to be hard
least
to come.
nowadays it'll be easier for people to play because of Wii U VC, 3DS VC, and then, you know, the
Yeah.
SNES Classic. Even though that's
Oh,
discontinued at this point, so good luck.
Non-aquatic base. Is it? that lives in the water, kind of, Kira. Starts with a D. But yeah, you know, you guys understand what I'm saying. It's like
Oh
this,
yeah, it's another one of those elitist statements that people make.
Don't be elitist about it. That's stupid. I think the joke gave people started because Alpha Red P5 was back. Not sure if that was a joke or not. I don't know if it's a joke or not. I saw that, and I think it was more or less he's being one of those friends that is really excited about a game. He wants his friend to play it and experience it.
I mean, that doesn't work at that point, dude. I had a person that literally came up to me the other day on Twitter and said, like, remember the whole stage builder problem I was posting, where they have to put some kind of filter on it? One guy came up and said, don't do that because that'd be censorship. And that, you know, maybe that person who made the 9/11 stage is not saying it's terrorism. Maybe they think it's a joke. But that's never a joke. You're wrong. I don't like calling people wrong, but that's wrong. 100%.
Like, censorship is, like... You want to talk about censorship, then bring that shit up with Sony, not Nintendo.
Yeah, I'm about to say. They haven't done anything like that. In fact, they've been actually worse about it when it comes to the stage builder side, because there is zero filter.
Yeah.
They're already trying to fix it, because there's a bunch of articles coming out saying Nintendo's deleting inappropriate stages, because they had to come public with that, saying, yeah, we're trying to get rid of these because people are idiots.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
That was a couple of years ago. Never got a radio dome, though. Well, I mean, like, I hope... I'm going to be honest with everybody. I really wish that Nintendo would just either HD remaster those games and just bring them out. So people play them and stop complaining about trying to find them.
Yeah, that's the thing with those rare games in general, because I think Earthbound was like the first big game they did in a very long time, where it's this rare game they finally re-released. So it became way easier for people to play.
Yeah.
But they haven't done it since.
I mean, that's how I've got Earthbound. This is on my Wii U, so...
Yeah, same. Like, between that and the SNES Classic.
I did have a copy at one point, but I gave it to a friend because I bought it for her birthday. So I technically owned it for like 5 minutes, and then I gave it to my friend for his birthday.
Bob Ross! Man, that guy's excited to call himself that. And he even has a paintbrush. Ah, fitting. Although it should be the tinier one. Give him an ink brush instead. That's how he has to paint the little
Oh, is he gonna beat the devil out of him?
Yep, just beat him with the brush.
Molly. she didn't like that joke. No, she needs to go. Ah! After this game, Molly, I'll take you out, okay?
Yeah, after that game, we'll take a quick intermission at that point. Then I'll get up and stretch as well.
I'm so sorry, Kira. That's gotta hurt, dude. Holy crap. I'd be so
yeah, that... Man, feel bad for that one. Sorry to hear it. And it's always bad when something like that happens. But except for Street Fighter 2. Not sure which one. I mean,
yeah, because
you got one cart. It's something, I guess. Even though there's like 10 of those on the Super Nintendo, sadly.
I love the other team was called the Dude Society.
Yep, all dudes. I love the names I can give teams in Splatfest because they sometimes just make no sense and sometimes they're super fitting.
Booyah.
That was a good timing because I had to stand still to use my 10 missiles, so I was able to just do that and mash the down button. Rob Ross, don't stand there, you're gonna die.
Bob Ross, you need to beat the devil out of him!
Oh, it's a booyah bomb coming.
We're back in danger zone. Molly, I know. It's horrible, isn't it? She's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. You're making fun of me. Booyah bomb. Booyah bomb.
I will say at least it's a little bit easier to do the booyah bomb thing with gyro, because try mashing that when you're also trying to use your other finger for the stick.
Molly didn't like that, was she?
I mean, it's true. It's so much harder to mash that with your right hand when your right hand's using the left stick. Or the right stick, I should say. Let's say if you're using your right hand for your left stick, that How are you claw gripping the controller?
Oh my goodness, Molly. I know, you gotta go. Hold on. Man, got a minute left. Can you wait a minute? No. Okay, fine. Sorry. Since they were mostly RPGs like Link to the Past and Secret of Mana. Oh, man,
that's the hard one.
That's hard. That's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh god. You know, one thing I am happy about.
Oh god! I got Booyah and Splash down on top of me. How was I supposed to live? That was extreme murder.
It's one of those beams which is like, guess I'll die meme.
Yeah, pretty much. Definition of overkill right there. In that 1 second.
I also saw someone kind of post something. I'm just like, I don't know about that. Like I agree that people should buy stuff if they've been sitting there begging for it online.
Yeah.
But I saw someone said if Persona 5 does end up coming to Switch, he's like, y'all better be buying it because y'all were complaining about it and y'all.
I hate that mindset. It's like, you know, people are going to only do that if they're interested, right? Not because of demands.
Yeah.
Also, hey Ethan, how you doing?
Hi Ethan. And being able to watch a stream on a Saturday, impossible. Impossible.
Yeah, it was actually like convenient time you were here because this was something I proposed to like some friends already. So I was wanting to propose to the rest of the people at home watching. I was thinking of possibly moving this day to a Monday instead, just so we wouldn't take a break every month for Splatfests, and maybe it just lines up better with people's schedules. But like chat input on that one, like what do they think? If this is a better day or Monday's a better day? I feel like we're gonna disconnect, so it doesn't matter if we're gonna back out. Oh, there's the options.
Okay.
Never mind.
Well, that's probably a good thing because I need to take Molly.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter in that regard. Yeah, I backed it out, so it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna have to back out. Give me just a second.
That's fine. I'm gonna take a quick stretch break, so let chat think about the whole idea I proposed of this day, stream day, be moved to Monday, or just keep it on Saturday. It wouldn't take effect right away. Probably be like at least a week before I decide to do that if we did change things. I'm gonna go on a quick break, and he's gonna take his dog out. So we'll be back in a couple minutes. Stay tuned. Be right back as he leaves.
I'm still here.
We got one left.
Fine, I'll leave too then.
Okay, then to intermission we go. All right, we're back. Let's go ahead and do some more splatting. Let me go ahead and make a new team.
The internet, DNS server proxy, blah blah blah. Oh come on, man!
We just got back, man.
Man!
Fine, I'll go get my snail. Why wait? I leveled
Sorry,
up.
Lester.
Fine, I'll just get a free thing.
Free thing.
Alright, so I proposed that little question before we left of which stream day is a better one, Saturday or Monday, and so far it seems like Monday's a better idea, so I may actually do that. Like, again, may not be this week. I'll probably do it the upcoming one. Like on, I think it's the 29th is the next Monday day. I may just do that instead. That'd be a good one. That'd be a good idea to do.
Not this coming Monday, but next month.
Yeah, I'm paying attention too because Gear for Breakfast, they're making a big announcement for Hat in Time on the 25th. And if it's a DLC thing that's literally coming out very soon, like how they did the first one, I may have an idea for my second game I want to play. Because so far I'm thinking, oh, I may just do a Sunshine Hoverless playthrough. But if they announce, here's a DLC right now, it's like, nope, we're changing that. Hat in Time. Let's go. Also, thank you for the 11 months there, Ethan. Always appreciate that. Continue to enjoy your emotes. It feels not too long ago they subbed. Yeah, that's true. Like, you're like one of the first subs I think I had. So it felt pretty recent. And it's been almost a full year. That's insane.
Well, it's kind of weird because I might sub to you in my prime.
I'd say, I don't know if you still are. I think you are.
I can never win. Wisdom, just auto renew, man.
Yeah, I mean, now they don't even have the... Like, at least for the extensions like FFZ, now they don't have the auto renew thing tell you as easily as they used to. Like, you need FFZ to tell you at least something with that. To tell you when it's running out. but you used to be able to, like, a couple days before the Prime sub runs out, you would actually be able to renew it. So it wouldn't discontinue your sub, and then they changed it, so you can't do that anymore, which I don't know why.
I think my internet just pooped that on me.
Wait, what? Wow, okay.
Yeah, for some reason, I'm getting DNS servers issues.
Try to reboot the game, because obviously we can still hear you, and you can still hear me, so it's not the internet in general, it's just a Splatoon 2 internet connection.
Yeah.
While we wait, we'll do one pro game.
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll do a game, and I'll go in the pro mode.
I'm still trying to get to affiliate on my stream. I think like 15 followers.
Yeah, so you're getting pretty close.
Yeah. I need 15 more followers then.
Yeah, according to my list here, it's like, yeah, you're still a sub to the channel.
Okay.
You last subbed on the 21st of March. Which means that tomorrow runs out. At least I think tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow or Monday. One of the two, but it's coming up.
Try cold booting your router? What? I've never heard that term.
I guess like a
before.
reboot.
Okay. Never heard cold booting before. I was like, oh, what's that mean?
Yeah, that's like a term I've rarely heard too. Because normally a lot of people just say like reboot. Hey, we got Spirit Track in my game. That's a good game. I don't care what people say. The DS Zeldas were good, especially Spirit Tracks. That was a great game.
Ooh, join Team Tortoise. Yeah, because that was the original. This old tale.
Yeah, I was gonna say the real winner.
Holden, the machine is off. Or the machine was on.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I've heard the term, so more or less like a hard reset of it. Unplug and plug it back in. Yeah, Hare is lazy anyways. Yeah, just a bit. I love how Woohoo World looks at night. It looks like a proper carnival, because most of the time you're going at night to a carnival.
What's it say? It says, Torterra says, tortoises are not turtles.
Yeah, that's a good post. Seen that one earlier. Hey, I kill peaches.
I do like the Torterra post, because 4th Gen's one of my favorites, honestly. Yeah. See if I can join you.
Well, right now you probably can't because it's in the pro game, and I don't think they'll allow you to join that friend on pro. But at least try to see if you can get back in the lobbies in general. Like, if you can see your modes, then you're back in the lobbies.
Yeah, I'm back in the lobbies.
Alright, good. So after this game, I'll just make a new room then. Oh, God, I almost fell.
Uh-oh, Marley uploaded the next part of Metroid.
Oh, cool.
He was saying he was going to try to get it up today.
Yeah. I guess while we're just, fighting a game, I'll just give you the comp feed for now. Even though it's going to be on for like a minute, then I'm going to turn off when we're back in games. Because you don't need to see it, it'll drain our internets.
It just saw me and Lester in the news flash on Splatoon 2. Yeah, we won a 10.
We just won one, I think, right before you came in, so it was like perfect timing. Because we had one other 10x earlier and unfortunately lost, but then we won the next one. I made up for it. It was a change for us, at least, because I kept on seeing Japanese names in the 10x stuff, so I at least saw some American ones for once. So, diversity.
I need to get to work on that video Amber recorded, so that way I can upload it to leave one of these stuff.
Oh, the Smash stuff?
Yeah.
You can upload that anytime.
I know. I don't want him to wait until he's done. He's got like, I think, 2 parts left? I want to say.
I guess depending on how he cuts down the backtrack for Metroid, yeah, it'd probably be like 2 to 3 parts. Because I know there was a lot, but he's getting near the end of it. He has 20 E-tanks, from what I've seen in one of the last clips, so he's very close to finishing out the backtracking episodes. That was always the worst part when you do a Metroid game, especially when you're doing it for the first time, not knowing where things are. So our video was having to be spliced up entirely.
Yeah.
Ah! Okay. There we go. That's pretty funny.
I think we won that. It looks like we won
I
it.
don't know if a comm error has occurred. Gosh darn it.
Ah! It did not look like it was that off. I thought we got more, but game says no.
I don't know if you've ever watched One Piece or know the characters, Lester.
Killer feed. Yeah, I've seen it years ago.
Okay, do you remember Sanji, the cook?
I think so, yeah. Like, he sounds familiar, at least, when you describe it.
You remember the whole 4-dubs censorship bullcrap?
Oh, yeah, they had a lot of weird things going on back then. Wow.
Oh,
You may have to restart your Switch.
Yeah, you may just have to do that entirely, not just the game. Because I know that could also fix network issues. Unfortunately, you have to hold down the power button to do that, which I hate. Why can't that just be an option in the menu? Like, look. You literally have a power button right here. Sleep mode. Make that power state, too. Like, I don't know. Like, it should be a simple 2-line of code. Come on, Nintendo.
But what was I gonna say? Someone posted, we were talking about the whole Sony censorship thing earlier. Somebody literally posted the picture of him with a cigarette, with his head Nintendo Switch, and him with a PS4.
Oh, wow.
I was just like, oh my gosh. Well, this whole thing, like, I read that the reason why that they're doing that is because, they're trying to think, using that whole think of the children bull again. It's just like,
Of course.
yeah, but you're
stupid issues.
You're perfectly fine with games that rip people shred to shred. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's a little confusing,
Ugh.
to say the least.
Well, not only that, from what I gather, when I looked up online too, apparently Sony's been kind of blackmailing a bunch of developers, saying if you say anything about these censorship policies, we're gonna blacklist you. So
yeah,
that's
like, not gonna work.
I was like, this is horrible.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. Why?
I don't understand, honestly. It never makes sense when a dev's like, if you don't follow our guidelines, we're just gonna blacklist you. Like, that's gonna push them away from your platform. You know that, right? It's not gonna entice them for anything. It's just gonna make you hate you. Which I don't understand. People blame the shift from Sony's HQ to move to California. I mean, I don't know if that would be really the root of it. It would make some sense for some changes, maybe because of a cost thing, but it's still scummy of how they're handling it in general. Like, there's no excuse for that. That's how I feel, at least. Because you don't blacklist someone because you want to censor your stuff, and other companies don't want to do that. That feels like a very weird reason to do it, and it's going to cause a PR nightmare.
Yeah, I feel like some of the developers just ship on Nintendo Switch because it's like
Either the Switch or the Xbox because of just how bad things are getting.
Are you in a game right now?
Not now, no.
Okay, can you make another?
Yeah, I'll make one now. We think we stable.
I think we stable. I restarted my Switch, so hopefully that. Because I don't understand why they're having DNS issues. I'm like, I'm fine. My internet's fine. My internet has dropped.
Joker's at it again. Striking another game.
Trying to steal the internet.
The Joker's trying to steal. That's my treasure. He's trying to steal my treasure. Okay. There we go. Let's hope this doesn't happen again.
Yeah, hopefully.
And it won't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, did you see you saw the thing, didn't you?
Yeah, the thing we talked about on Twitter earlier.
No, you're fine.
Okay, that's a bad ordering, because I'm reading their team. One of them's called Massive, the other one's Urbosa. So I just read Massive Urbosa.
Whoa!
Like, where's the power button?
I don't know. Massive. Gosh.
I mean, she is pretty tall. I think she's taller than
she
Link.
is. Yeah, she's kind of tall.
Yeah, she looks at least 6 foot.
Well, I think that's the whole concept is like based off of Amazonian.
Yeah, they're Amazonian warriors.
Yeah. That's kind of the trait they had was tall.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everyone's taller than Link. Yeah, you got a point on that one.
Yeah, Link's kind of short.
Yeah, especially when you get to his toon variety. That guy tiny.
Well, not only that, you got like bigger him, but then he's
Well, a lot of the Links are kids, which is a bigger thing too. Because yeah, they're gonna be small then, because they're barely in their teens. I feel like half the people who have been playing on this stage don't realize you can shoot that target in the middle to move it. So they keep on forgetting it and not inking a lot of the map.
Wait, what? I didn't know you could charge. There was.
Yeah, there's a target in the middle.
Oh gosh.
You hit that and the map moves a bit. Doing so will reveal more floor for you to shoot. It's a little risky to go for, obviously, if someone's on your back, but you can see it there in the cage spinning.
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people have noticed it in our games tonight. It's been barely moving at times. Although it's rotating a lot right now because I got a lot of hits in earlier. Oh, bad.
Oh gosh,
I barely lid from that myself. Oh, good, the quad.
Got the quad.
I killed Massive. No, not so Massive anymore, if you know what I'm saying. Because they're dead. Oh, I'm dead.
Ow. Just walk kind of right into that. Damn it. Now we're in
Oh, God.
danger.
That was bad.
I think Lester just answered your question.
Yeah, I kind of jumped straight into the splashdown, so that was not fun. Very painful. Playing my own team again. Yeah, we had some Team V teams earlier. I think I was the one who fought more of our own team so far. That's
I haven't
disconnected
even fought
conveniently every time that's happened.
I haven't fought our own team yet.
I think that's the trend. When you leave, the teammates come.
I need to stay then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Tenna missile just put us in danger. Yeah.
Hey, Ethan. You can join our squad if.
That's true, yeah. You should be able to join off of Mac, because I don't think I have him on my friends list. I
Yeah.
should probably fix that, honestly.
Yeah. If you want to play along with us, and we're all on the same team now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because that's technically the case. If we're on the same team, I never mind having that happen.
you
The
want
more players, the better.
Try to join in if you wants to.
Yeah, let's back out real quick just to confirm on that. Because then it would be
Okay.
easier. You give him more time.
I just thought about that. I was like, wait, what? If he's
Yeah.
playing what?
Actually, I have a better idea. You make the room this time, because I'm not sure, because he won't be able to see it from my friend list yet, if Ethan would easily be able to join on the room I create. So it'll be easier if you just make the room, because then he should be able to
So
see it
go to
easily.
online lounge.
Well, yeah, when you go in to do the normal play, go to Splatfest Battle Normal, go to Friends, and then just create a room.
Hold on, comm error happened.
Okay, well, that's gonna complicate things. Because at least
I'm in
if
the
you
match.
start the room and I
Okay,
see him in one game, then I can easily add the friend list.
Okay, that's fine. Ethan, yeah, you finish your match first. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of have to. You can't quit.
I was gonna say, I mean, you can, but that's a 10-minute penalty, and no one wants that.
Yeah, no one wants that.
Quick meme break.
Quick meme break.
Oh, there's a bunch of the bunny Pokemon from a bunch of different gens, including 8th gen. And I like how Pearl's the trainer.
Are there Baneri?
Yeah, there's a Baneri too. Here, I'll give you the comm feed for a moment so you can see.
Okay.
Yeah, you got Baneri. I can't remember the new one's name, and I have no idea what the one is on the right. Square Bunny, but I have no idea what that right one is. I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Let me see.
It looks like a generic bunny. Oh, I know, that's not even a Pokemon.
Bumblebee, that's right.
Oh, okay. That's definitely from a gen I haven't played. I think that's 6th gen.
That's why it's still loading for me.
Oh, okay. That's why you can't see it
I
yet.
couldn't see it. I saw the one that Akira. Is that Kirby? He's got a gun! Blam, blam, blam.
Yeah. There's so many Kirby got a gun ones because of Smash.
Kirby gets a gun.
Alright, can you see the feed now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Bumblebee.
Okay,
Bunny, Square Bunny, and Bumblebee. Yeah. There's Torterra. I love Torterra. Speed is key.
Okay. I like how a lot of these ones like this. No, that wasn't that one. I thought I had the same kind of face. Like I've seen some of these already where people were just in bee masks. Team Squirtle.
I like the Pokemon Red and Blue. They had.
Yeah. I kind of wish they would do another one. That would be pretty interesting. Also, this one's a little cool yet suggestive at the exact same time.
Okay, out of the match. Okay. Alright, I'm making the room right now.
Okay. Oh, look at that. The turtle power between the two turtles. That's pretty cool.
Squirtle and Turtwig.
Yeah.
Don't. Come on. Please don't.
And then the whole Squirtle line here. That's pretty cool. And they all have the shades, too. I don't think I've ever seen a Blastoise with the hater shades, but that's actually really cool.
Okay. Alright, I made a room.
Someone just did long division. Excuse me.
Someone don't like Easter stuff. They just want to do math.
Yeah,
And
clearly.
Look, their username is that.
Yeah, their username is literally a math equation as well. Man, this guy just likes math.
All right, I made a room.
All right, so I'll be able to jump into that in just a second. I think this was supposed to be them tripping, but that turtle looks like it's doing the paint me like one of your French turtle poses.
I know that I need to have voice chat game.
Yeah, who needs voice chat?
What the? Did it kick me out? Are you serious?
It kicked you from your own room.
I don't need... Oh, wait, do I need to turn voice chat off? Oh.
I'm about to say it wouldn't hurt, because we're not using it.
Yeah. I'm trying to make the room hold.
Hold, please.
Please, internet, stop being such a butt tonight. Like, seriously. Communication error. Well, that's just great. Hold on just a sec, guys. I'm so sorry.
Man, this is just really weird. Just with all the comm errors. I don't understand it.
Well, I'm getting a bunch of comm errors. You're not really...
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten a handful tonight, but not nearly as much as you.
Connecting to the internet. Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's nothing surprising for a Splatfest. You usually go at least 5 disconnects or more in a Splatfest. It's so rare to have one without a single disconnect.
These comm internet tonight. Let's see. These comm errors are the true Tortoise experience. Gotta go slow. Yeah. Ow.
Pretty much.
Creating normal Splatfest. Okay, I think what the issue was I had... Calm air, freaking stop!
I think the issue was... Oh, never mind. I'm about to say, you will know when voice chat is on because it'll have the red mic selected.
I turned it off.
Yeah, by default, it should be on off. It was always on off for me.
Calm air, freaking stop.
I think the problem is here, we're trying to do a squad, but none of us are Twitch partners. So Twitch is biased. You want to squad with all your best friends, and Twitch is like, now you can't. Okay. Guess we're going the Khadgar multi-Twitch.
How much you want to bet that no one would have any DCs if they were team?
Yeah.
Curse you, Twitch!
I hope they roll out Twitch squads so everyone else at some point, like, right now being only partners is very limiting, and I've seen only half of the partner streamers who would want to use it actually use it for that reason.
Oh,
That it's also weird. You can do 4 streams on the desktop, but you can only watch 3 people on a squad on Twitch Mobile. That's a weird limitation. I mean, it makes sense because squads on mobile is already terrible because there's no quality options on any stream. It's a bandwidth hog. But it feels weird. You always got to keep out one stream so someone's not getting the views.
Create room. Voice chat off. Please stop. I want to at least make it so Lester can add Ethan.
That's the one complicated thing. At this rate, I'm about to say, at this rate, just DM me the code.
Goodness gracious. There we go, I made it. You guys can join now.
There it is. I just kept on reloading until I seen it. At least we see him in one game. It's like, alright, now I can add.
Okay. You can, yeah, there we go. There's Ethan.
Perfect.
Okay.
Well, now I can fix this after this game. Just remember, we're all ready. You can go ahead and press the ZL button to get one more person in the squad.
The ZL button?
Yeah, it'll tell you when everyone's readied up.
Okay.
You two all using the same weapon. Like, well, I'm the one
I
out.
wanted to actually try using that this match.
The end zaps are pretty good, though, so I don't blame you.
What's your weapon, Lester?
Mine's the Kensa splatter shot. It has suction bombs and 10 missiles, as is 2 extras. Suction bombs, I can do whiff around, depends on the mode. They're still pretty good. The 10 missiles, though, are really good for Turf War. Just get a lot more points using those in general.
I like this game. I really do. I just wish I didn't have
Bold
to
and
see
brash, or like belongs in the trash.
in the trash. I call this bold and brash. More like belongs in the trash. I think the Twitch mobile limitation for squad is because mobile screens wouldn't be able to display chat if they showed 4 streams.
Yeah, to be fair, like trying to display any of the squad streams on mobile causes problems for that reason. The layouts are kind of small, chat's really hard to read, and it takes up so much bandwidth, so there's no way you're watching it on a mobile connection. I tried to watch it on a mobile connection, and that didn't work. With the best signal possible. Every stream still buffered at least once every 2 seconds.
Wahoo World.
Wow, missile launching lady crew. Let's go, ladies.
I like this gun because it's shaped like an NES.
I mean, it literally is a zap. So, yeah.
Yeah, I just like the NES zap. Always liked it, even when I was a little kid.
I did too. I like shooting ducks with it.
I like shooting.
Too bad it don't work on modern TVs.
I know.
That makes me mad. I'm like,
I mean, it makes sense because TVs nowadays don't have the same kind of technology, and there's lag. So, that'd be really hard to time. I heard someone was working on trying to make a new type of light gun that would work on modern TVs. I don't know how far that's actually come in development. Last time I heard that, it's like, there was issues with it. Like, it somewhat worked. and that was months ago.
Ah, shoot.
The best thing I recommend to people nowadays is they want to play light gun games. Is there's only I think one on the Wii U VC like that, like the original Duck Hunt, but that showed like good potential. You just use a Wiimote and you can point at the screen. So what I recommend people do is just use the Super Nintendo, Genesis, and NES emulators on like the Wii for at least those games because they emulate light gun control to the Wiimote pointer.
Yeah.
So if you have a modded Wii, you can easily just load those up via homebrew channel and do that. That's how I played some of the light gun games that I couldn't play for a while again. You know, nowadays it's not that big of a problem because I have a CRT still. Like, that's literally one of the reasons you keep a CRT nowadays, just because of light gun games.
You know, it's always something I've always wondered was like, why didn't they the Octoling amiibos like the same day the Smash amiibos came out?
Well, it made no sense because in all the other territories, it was a month ahead of Smash Bros. But then in North America, it's the same day. Like, yeah, that was kind of a death sentence for the amiibo.
Yeah, because I don't think they've ever restocked it after that, too.
No, and they didn't sell as well with some of the other amiibo and Smash because of the obvious reasons. Terrible timing.
Yeah. I'm glad I got them when I did. You know, I still have my pre-order freaking 3-pack on Shovel Knight.
Yep, same. Yeah, if the right things are going, that's not going to come out until next year.
I don't know what's going on with Yacht Club, but I guess they've been busy.
King of Cards just seems to be a lot harder to develop than any of the other modes. To be fair, it's almost like a different game in Shovel Knight instead of just, here's another platformer. So I can understand why it's taking longer, but it's insane of how many problems they were running into. It's almost like the same issues like Gears for Breakfast was running into at half time. Because that's kind of a mess on anything that's not PC.
Yeah.
They can't get the DLC to work on console. Switch version's been taking forever because they didn't think they can even get the game to run on Switch.
DLC, man.
Yeah, that's actually weird to me, is they found a way to get the Switch version to use the DLC, but not the consoles yet that's already out. Like, I almost feel like they would use the same technology, but I guess not.
Hey. Okay. I was gonna say.
Yeah, a little weird. I think someone was disconnecting at one point on our team or someone else's.
Yeah, this game was. You're right, Ethan.
Yeah, it was a rough one. Dude, you didn't even use your special once. How dare you? We have 10 missiles. Come on. Now we can't meet a missile gang. We're not the missile girls anymore.
I forgot to. We kept dying. Oh, my bad, probably. I'll try to use it again. I'm having an issue. Like, my game hasn't been lagging, but it's just keeping, nope, crashing tonight.
Yeah, again, that's not a surprise for a Splatfest, because there's always a disconnect gonna happen. I swear, when these happen, there's a big influx of players, and these servers are never ready for it.
That's the thing, it's just like, oh, come on, man.
Hey guys, we're gonna charge you $20 a year or $35 a year so you can play it online, but we're not gonna improve the servers. Dang it. Come on. Even newer games that are coming out, like, yeah, we'll give you the benefit of the doubt with older games because it's already established. But then newer games like Smash is still bad. Like, what? Please. Just fix. Oh, there's our team.
Oh, lordy. The streak has ended. I hardly think I'll get the champion. Hey, jeez.
Hey, at least it's a 48-hour one, so if you get time tomorrow, it's like easy, just play then.
I'll have to.
I mean, I don't know if I will because I'll be busy that day. I got work. So, you may have an hour.
Yeah. He's been telling us this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, my job doesn't really care about holidays, so sometimes you work, sometimes you don't.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man.
I mean, you gotta get it when you take it.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I thought I had my special ready, but the Booyah Bomb kind of threw me off. Now I got it ready. Try this again.
supposed to be pink.
I know. We're green. We were supposed to be green. It's Tortoise.
Yeah, now we're pink. This feels wrong.
This feels unnatural!
I want to know of a pink turtle. Yeah, that's what I thought. There are no pink turtles in real life. I mean, maybe a Pokemon game because, dear God, there's so many. Give it time. Who knows? Maybe Gen 8.
What, a pink turtle?
Yeah, who knows? Give it time. We only know 3 of them so far.
Which I'm sure that we're probably going to get some, like, coverage of all in it.
Oh, they're gonna have another presentation with it at some point here because they usually do that. Like a couple months before the game comes out, usually do like a pretty big info dump on what Pokemon are in the game and how the region plays.
I saw something earlier. I don't know if you follow Spawnlight Media.
No, I don't.
Okay, well, he mentioned something. I was like, oh gosh, I can't imagine. He said, if Joker is crashing the servers now, I mean, granted, it wasn't really Joker. Servers crapped out when they came out.
Yeah.
He said, imagine if, like, there was, like, a huge character, like, I don't know, Master Chief.
Oh yeah, I mean, if there's something even bigger than Joker, dear God, the game is not gonna be able to work at all. Let alone just boot up.
Now, granted, like I said, I think mostly the problem was,
Well, schedule
the
maintenance at the worst timing.
maintenance at the worst time, but, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, if that does happen, crap.
Yeah, rip Smash.
Just rip the servers in general.
Get out of here, Pokies.
Danger, danger.
Good.
while we're out.
Keep them in danger. I love how I can shoot my missiles through the ceiling. That's great.
Yeah. Reminds me of the great Pokebank eShop crash back in the day. Oh, lordy, yeah. I
Oh yeah,
remember.
something similar happened back then when I heard too. Came out, 3DS servers pretty much crashed.
Yeah,
Too many people.
Yeah, you couldn't even download it. It was so bad. Oh my gosh, the Pokebank situation pissed me off so bad. Like, why can't I get Pokebank? Please, I don't just want to store my Pokebank.
I just want to download things. Come on.
You couldn't even get access to the eShop.
Yeah, it was
When-
that bad.
I was like, good lord.
Yeah, I
What
was
if I
surprised
just
about
wanted
that
to-
one too. It's like your schedule maintenance for Smash also has schedule maintenance for the eShop. Like, well, that's a very weird timing thing. That's also terrible.
Yeah, the Pokebank thing happened, like, lasted a week. Like, we thought that the 3.0 was bad, it only like lasted an entire night. The Pokebank thing happened a week.
Yeah,
It was a week of nothing.
yeah, that's really bad.
It was really bad. I think they had to issue an apology and gave you free stuff, if I remember correctly.
I wouldn't be
Because of it.
surprised. I mean, I know they had to do a similar thing when PSN was hacked years ago. They had to give away free stuff, but how bad it was.
Oh gosh. You know, I'm looking back at that. That was really bad to Sony. Like that was the worst consolation they could have given.
Yeah, because of how they handled it, it was just kind of a like a
Oh,
Band-Aid
here's
effect.
the free game list from this list here.
And most of the
sorry-
games were already cheap at the time.
Sorry about your credit card being stolen.
Yeah, so it just kind of felt like a slap in the face to some people. Like, I'll take my
I-
free thing, but that doesn't make up for the fact that my information was stolen. Thanks, guys.
Honestly, I felt like if they gave everyone, like, I don't know, like $25 or $50 of PSN money, I think that would have been a lot better.
Yeah. You know they wouldn't want to take that risk because they want to give away the cheapest stuff they had so they won't become bankrupt. And that cost them millions. Between that and the whole Linux issue they had, because they had to take away Linux support on the PS3, which made the whole thing a false advertisement. So they were sued for that and lost the case, which meant they had to settle about it. And settling the whole Linux thing also cost them a whole bunch of money. Honestly, I'm surprised of just how well Sony's been able to survive in the gaming scene after everything happening in the PS3 era. That could have easily bankrupted any other company, but, you know, Sony just has buckets of money.
Well, yeah, because they own not just gaming.
Although at this point, gaming seems to be the most successful line of things, because a lot of the other stuff is starting to do a lot worse.
Gosh, I remember the days of, like, granted, back in 2011 when PSM hack happened, I wasn't online very much on PS3 to begin with.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have internet access out here. So, like, I don't know, it was... I remember getting online at like a couple times beforehand. If I hadn't gone online, I wouldn't have gotten the free game.
I mean, that's true, because, yeah, if you didn't have an account at all at that point,
Ow!
you would have been missing out.
Dude, I didn't see the baller exploded. Right next to me.
Oh, you were one of the people in that. Yeah, that thing was chasing me, and I got away just in time, apparently, because I killed 2 of you.
It looked like... Yeah, I saw that it got Ethan. I was like, oh my gosh.
Don't get the roller. I almost killed the thing, Dynamo, but one shot too late.
Damn, this NES Zapper is really strong against people.
Oh, it's a very good killing weapon. It has a lot of power. Oh, I just got my special. I was going to rain down some missiles. Oh, well, we still won.
Yeah, we still won. The only company that could survive that, I think, would be Nintendo, considering that the Wii U was bad Nintendo sales.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing for them. Like, they got lucky that 3DS was doing well at the time, because they would have really suffered financially.
But the thing is, though, like, I think they had so much money and they were smart about it. They kept it all in the bank. So, yeah, they had a lot.
Yeah, like they had something to fall back on because they had Amiibo, they had the 3DS, whatever was selling with the Wii U helped a bit, and they had extra stuff from other business decisions in the past.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. Like, you just have to be really paying attention to how your market is and then set aside the money if you know something's going to tank. And then the Switch happened, and I don't think the company's going bankrupt ever again.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I think I agree with you on there.
Yeah, the 3DS now is not selling good, but that's because people are kind of tired of it. And it's been around for years, so I don't think it matters that much for its sales at this point. Honestly, now, the only reason why the 3DS is not doing well is because the dang Switch fan base is a little too toxic and just hating on it. I think the 3DS should die at this point because it's had a very long run, so hardware-wise, it's outdated. So retire it, don't kill it. Give it a proper send-off.
Well, I think it's fine for right now that they're supporting it because they need to, like, until, like, sorry, I'm trying to get my words. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling over them. What I meant to say is, until the Switch doesn't become, I think they said it once, until the Switch stopped becoming a one per household console and instead like a one per person console, that's when they'll kill it off.
Well, yeah, because of the pricing thing, since it's cheaper to get a 3DS because it's half the price due to it being only a handheld. That's why there's been so many rumors of Nintendo coming with a new version of the Switch of just being purely handheld to try to fix the issue. Honestly, that doesn't matter, and I think that is a horrible idea because that defeats the whole purpose of the system. Like, why release a hybrid system without the hybrid? That's like releasing a car without tires.
Yeah.
Kind of defeats the purpose here, and it's making it a lot harder to use. Japan's already doing something similar because you can actually buy a Switch in Japan right now without the dock. It's $50 less though, which is a ripoff since docks cost almost $100. But there's still at least a version that has a purely portable focus. And I feel like that's what they'll do. If they want to do a purely focused portable thing, they'll just make it without the dock, but still have dock support.
I know that people do play the game, like, seriously, just only handheld. Ethan's one of them.
Yeah.
I know for a fact he doesn't really play the Switch on the TV as much. He plays it strictly handheld. He said that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are people out there that play it just handheld.
Yeah, so I can understand that market entirely, which makes a lot of sense. And again, that's why there is a SKU of this system, at least in Japan, that doesn't have the dock. Because they know that's a market. Only portable players.
Yeah.
But yeah, releasing the system with no way to connect to the TV is a horrible idea, only because it defeats the purpose of it. The name itself will be a lie, because it won't be able to switch anything. I get a version that will have, you know, non-detachable controllers if that ever happens, because that will save on some costs, you know, less moving parts in the system at that point, because there's no lock on the sides. And then you can just make cheaper versions of the controller that are just built onto the system. That makes sense. But not having any way to connect it to the TV, I feel like would be a detriment, because that would defeat the whole purpose, and marketing would be need to be changed entirely. Which I don't think they'll do.
I don't know if they'll do that or not. Yeah, because I know there's a bunch of people, and there's been studies shown that there are a lot of people that play it just handheld.
Oh yeah, I think more than half of its install base just play it portably.
I know the Japanese population that plays Switch, they play a lot of it just handheld. Because
Yeah, hence why they have to release a version without the dock.
Avenge me, Ethan!
Random down some missiles, get some last second points. Yeah, we got that. Easily.
We won that one.
More green and pink. We got this.
I think I can get to champion now.
Yeah, I'm already in champion, so you should be very close if that's the case.
Yeah, I died as soon as I landed. Haha. It usually happens when I super jump anymore. Yeah,
that's why one of the best abilities in this game is just the ninja super jump. It makes things a lot safer. You just get one of those, you put like 1 or 2 super jump ups, and then it's almost the same as just jumping normally. But then you're invisible to the opponent. Or at least half the time, because I feel like sometimes I do that and I'm still killed immediately when I land. So sometimes ninja jumping doesn't feel like a ninja jump at all.
I like this guy's name. Droid Dude.
Yeah. If he uses an Apple phone, I'm gonna be disappointed.
It's funny because it's just like, I guess these are the droids we were looking for. That's Droid Dude.
I like the effect when you go in for this one that they have little like rose petals flying down from the ceiling.
Oh, the cherry blossoms.
Yeah, the cherry blossom in particular. Yeah. It looks nice. It feels like spring at that point. Although, the Splatoon lore says that the ink's biodegradable, so it'll just vanish after a while. Plants aren't biodegradable like this, so who has to clean up all the petals? Who's got to come in sweeping up the battlefield?
Sheldon.
Yeah, serves him right for talking a dang storm. The guy never shuts up. That's literally the joke in the single player. He goes on forever, so Marie has to shut him up.
I like the Octo expansion. I really do.
That is a really good piece of DLC. Like, I find that to be one of the best pieces of DLC I've ever played because of how much content adds to the game. It's a longer single-player campaign to this, so it's double the game. It's insane.
I haven't gotten to watch your recent episodes of Splatoon, but are you doing Octo expansion?
Yeah, we're going to be covering that after multiplayer, so that'll be a while away at this point. Because multiplayer's going to take a bit. Still got to coordinate some of the recording times. So, like, in the meantime, we'll probably do another playthrough on the channel. By the next couple weeks, I'll start up something else. Should be a good, like, meaty thing that will hold us over until I get around to the multiplayer. And then we can jump into Octo. Octo itself, I also need to practice because I haven't played since I beat the DLC when it first came out. And that is a pretty hard single-player campaign, so some of those levels I really need to practice.
Yeah, and you need to beat the super boss too. So
yeah, I was gonna say super boss. I need practice on. There are some ways that you can bait the super boss, making it easier for you to hit him, but not. It doesn't make it that much easier if you want to be honest. Yeah, it's almost like an expansion. Who would have thought? Yeah, exactly. It's not like it's in the name or anything, right?
That was such a good PS DLC. I noticed that they were doing a lot of DLC stuff. I still need to go.
Yeah, like the Breath of the Wild DLC itself has been really expansive too. Like that was like another 8+ hours of content with just the storyline stuff. And then you have Auto Expansion being longer than the single player mode in base Splatoon 2. That's also a really good one. Mario Kart adding literally 16 tracks, you know, a good half of what they normally introduce to the Mario Kart games. For the Wii U days at least. Like, they do good DLC. That's the thing. When Nintendo does DLC, they do good. They release a lot of content for the price.
Pricing, on the other hand, might be not questionable, but
I mean, like, some of it, yes, I will agree. Like, whenever you get the Smash Bros, it gets expensive.
Yeah, Smash Bros. 4 was bad with its price.
Like, base pricing if you're buying for one system was okay. It was pretty average fighting game cost for DLC. And then you get to the combo when you want to buy it for 3DS and Wii U. It's like, dear God, I'm going to be broke after one pack. That's why I never bought for 3DS, honestly. I only bought for Wii U. Even when I got the 3DS years into it, I still just only got the DLC for Wii U. Since I played that one more.
I still think that Ultimate did a good thing. Like, it's $25 for all the characters and stuff.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Fire Emblem pricey is a little iffy, but to be fair, that's more of a Koei Tecmo problem, because Hyrule Warriors was the same issue.
No, not Koei Tecmo. That's an intelligence system problem.
Well, I was thinking more of like Fire Emblem Warriors, which was very messy on DLC as well, because Hyrule Warriors had the exact same issue.
Yeah. Intelligence system, like, if you played any of the Fire Emblem games, they have DLC in that too, and they're bad price. And it's like, you gotta buy all this just to play. It's like, oh gosh.
Yeah, I heard that was a little bit of a mess too.
Yeah.
So, hi, Super Spyro. How you doing?
Hello, Super Spyro. How you doing? Well, I had Tortoise Defender. That's good. You're getting there, Ethan. Got the champion. I'm happy about that. If we can get the queen to...
I mean, that'd be interesting. Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, it really depends.
Because I gotta, what, do 999 experience points? I got 33.
Yeah, I have a little less than 800 at this point, I feel, but it's like, it's still gonna be a lot. Still be a grind. Or a little over 800, I should say. I'm bad at math. And I want to at least, like, as like a little filler thing after this too, I wanted to do that Hazy Maze cave mod thing for Ocarina, because that's like a 20-minute thing.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, time to boot up BizHawk. Let's look at the Ocarina Time mod while this game's going on. Not like anything else is gonna happen here because it's our team.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with at least getting some experience points, but one of those you win and lose, wasting my time things.
I'm so glad that Splatoon 2 is so easy to jump back into. Yeah, it really is. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
This is probably my favorite multiplayer game, besides Smash Bros. If I had to pick, like, one,
and even Smash Bros. Like, I feel like this is way easier to get into compared to that, because that has a learning curve, and if you don't play for a while, it takes a little bit to get back into it, especially with certain characters.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of hard. It was a little hard for me to get back into it when I was trying to play now. Mainly because you keep on fighting Jokers, so you literally don't know what to do since you haven't fought the character, and there's like 10 in a row. But it still takes a little bit of adjusting to get back into that. Compared to this, where it's easy to pick up and play. You have like maybe a game or two to de-rust, and you're good to go.
You had some lasagna tonight. That's pretty good. I haven't had lasagna.
Yeah, when you have good lasagna, it's some good stuff. Although when you get that stuff that you just slap in the oven, it's usually cardboard. Like, it never has a good taste to it.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of bad lasagna if it's just like you just shove it in the oven and let it cook for 20 minutes because it burns.
You know what though? Amber made. It was really good. I hadn't had in a while. Hamburger helper.
Yeah, that's stuff gonna be pretty good.
I love hamburger helper so much.
I haven't had that in
It's
years.
like one of I had like favorite thing, top 10 favorite things. And spaghetti. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get freaking I died.
Well, speaking of spaghetti,
Rest in spaghetti. I'm sorry for all the random bad person I do whatever the thing said. I'm talking all of a sudden. Ah, what? Custom dually sculptures killed me.
that baller really wants to get up here, but it can't. Now he's dead.
It was funny earlier because at work earlier today, one of my coworkers had to re-roll a roll of labels because they were on backwards. And I come up to him while he's doing that. They see me rolling the labels.
You know, you're the first person I got your picture doing to me, so I'm not surprised.
And he just told me, he says, "Matthew, can you shut up?" Like, oh, yeah.
Oh, bad. Should have used those way earlier, I guess. Wow, we inked nothing on the other side. I think we still won. Never mind.
Ah,
We should have inked that side. That would have gave us the win.
that's okay. So close.
I didn't even notice we
Oh,
didn't
that's-
ink that side until we lost, too. Like, really? How do we miss that? It's like the first thing you ink in this map.
Yeah.
At least my shirt gets this final thing. What do we get? Yeah, run speed. You know, for Turf War, that's not really the best because I'm never gonna not shoot.
We were so close to winning that one. That made me mad.
Okay, I just read a good quote on Twitter. That's actually pretty
What?
good. It's a retweet from Spike Vegeta's girlfriend saying, when Spike met my mom for the first time, he was wearing a Mega Man 2 shirt. One of the first things my mom said to him, "Is that Mega Man? I freaking love Bubble Man." Like, wait, what? Someone sees a Mega Man shirt and the first thing they say is, "I love this certain Robot Master." I don't think I've ever heard that, ever.
I freaking love Bubble Man.
Okay, that was a good quote.
I don't like his stage.
Very easy to die because, you know, instant death everywhere. Speaking of which, hey, I'm dying. How's it doing? That's me too. I'm dying.
I fucking love Bubble Man.
I've never heard that saying in my life.
Yeah. Same.
Which my parents game. The only video game that my dad would ever, the fact that he would make his back in the day.
Which one? Cut out when you said the game name.
The only my thing that, like, game wise, my dad wanted to make his keyboard. When I was younger. He always teased me when I was playing Pokemon. I made my own Pokemon. His name is Salazar. He says he has please excuse my dad. There's no racist intention. I promise, guys. But like it was, he was like he's a He's got a sombrero, eats a bean burrito, and shoots fire out. But
Okay. I mean, we have a garbage bag and car keys. That's not too far off of what they could do in imagination.
I don't know. It says, "Oh, have my I'm dying." Such a. I feel dead inside. God.
Dude, I'm dying is doing so much of the killing, which is ironic.
Yeah, I just got inked by I'm dying.
And of all the guns, it's gotta be the hero splatter shot replica too. Like that's not even one of the best weapons in the game. Like its loadout doesn't make it as good as it could be, and it's killing us like crazy.
Yeah. Holy crap! Holy crap! Get them out of our base.
I just threw a suction bomb into a bomber's pit. Well, that's gonna do nothing. Good news, we made it to the center. How long will this last?
Not very.
Well, Agent G just teleported back up here, so I think we have a problem.
Is it disconnect?
No, I think Agent G is, he's a little bit problematic in his connection. He's still living in the dang 80s time that his character is based off of. 70s, 80s.
I just got killed by I'm dying. The hero shot replica.
Hey, finally, someone killed me that wasn't I'm dying, Grimface.
Why are you happy about that?
At least it's not the same guy for the 6th time.
Just got killed by I'm dying again.
Like that. I'm gonna get nowhere near them because they're all focusing on us at the base, so I'm going at their base.
Get out of our base!
Well, I'm dead by I'm dying again, but at least I got some tenta missiles. I at least feel like I accomplished something. Yeah, see that little ink spot over there? Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, that was me. Oh gosh. I guess you say that we were the ones dying.
Just a bit.
I don't think Agent Zero did anything.
Yeah. Oh, was it? And on my screen, it looked like it said Agent G, not Agent Zero. So I actually thought it was a House of the Dead Overkill reference. Now I'm sad.
I'm dying killed me like 5 times. Yeah, he kind of killed us, but a lot.
Yeah. That guy, I swear, he was definitely the one who killed the most people. I didn't even look at the totals, so I can tell you that.
Oh, great! Fighting our own team again.
My favorite.
Oh, my favorite. He must be dying of laughter. Oh, somebody's got the Halloween witch hat.
Well, that feels very odd in this time of the year.
Like, hey, it's springtime. No, it's Halloween. Halloween's...
It's spooky time every time, don't you know?
Like whenever you wait, it's like whenever you wear white.
That's right. Shoot your tenta missiles on the spawn point where they just evaporate.
Like whenever you wear white after Labor Day, you gotta make them, you know. Camera's just gonna look weird. Why? Why are you doing this? Why
What is wrong with you?
Why do you mean? Because I live with...
He lives, breathes, and eats memes. If you can get a cereal called Mimios, you just fill your house with it. I already know it.
You're kidding me? That'd be my favorite. Mimios. Little troll face.
Troll face. I would just say that the crying emoji. That'd probably be the dang meme face I would use.
No, that'd be my face after a while.
Oh god, 2 rollers. Good thing they don't know how to play. It took forever for the 1 roller looking at me to actually kill me. Like, he did circles around me and finally did a fling. Alright, I got Witch Hat. Oh, hi, roller.
Wow.
That one knew how to use it.
We were winning earlier. What the hell?
I'm gonna call it right now. Mirha there is low level because I don't know how to use a roller. I was shooting them and they were still rolling in place. That's Splatoon 101, you don't do that. Oh god! As soon as I kill 1 roller, another one pops out of the ink, it just gets me. Ancient O, how'd you miss? I seen that. I super jump out of there and someone super jumps into my place.
Yeah, that was me.
Hey, we just traded.
Damn it.
Yeah, that I was hoping that jump back to base and use 10 missile play was gonna help more than that, but it barely did.
Nah. You know, it's sad because it's just like, we were winning earlier.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we kept on dying from rollers, so that didn't help. You have that one roller didn't know what he was doing, the other one just kind of killed.
I'm never going to get the Tortoise queen at this rate.
I thought you were gonna say I'm not gonna get to Torterra rank. I was like, yeah, you're not. It doesn't exist.
I'll never reach level 36.
Can I just cram a leaf stone down your throat and hope that works?
No.
I'm gonna try anyways.
Torterra rank would be amazing. Yeah, because I'd be grass ground. That was a cool combination of types.
Plus, it has a tree on its back, and you gotta like the tree.
Oh, likely. I'm be lucky to reach level. Napoleon had a cool type combination too. Water Steel. Yeah, that's one thing. I really like 4th Gen because the starters all had like dual typings that were cool. Even though I know a lot of people got tired of Infernape's firefighting. Still, I like firefighting.
I mean, it's a good typing, don't get me wrong, yeah. I think the problem was more how often it happened in the series. Like 3 games in a row. Yeah, I can kind of see why people were a little iffy on it. And then every time you see something that looks like a fighting type, everyone just panics. Like, oh no, not again. They got so scared when they were seeing Gen 7 for that reason.
And then he found out he was a fire dark type.
Yep. Don't worry, guys. He's not a fighting type, even though Sonora's a wrestler. That felt weird. Like, the wrestler was not a fighting type. That is bizarre. The one time it would have actually made sense.
I mean, his signature move is called Darkest Lariat. So.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense for the typing. I'll be lucky to reach level 26. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, splash out and a hammer. Gotta get away from that. Hey, good, he put away his mallet. Get him. Oh, Booyah Bong coming out.
Booyah bomb.
And that's a splashdown. Dear God, everyone's using their special at once right now. And I had mine ready and I couldn't use it because deaf. It's all 10 missiles in the air too, so that's the third one in the past 2 seconds I was seeing.
It's Sploosh-o-matic.
No more specials. Get out of here. No mallet for me, I'm out.
That's it. I'm getting me mallet.
I still think one of the best things I've ever seen online was someone was able to actually recreate that in Bloodborne. And it's the best clip.
I'm gonna create Eustace with a mallet.
Yep, it literally looks like Eustace in Bloodborne. It was amazing. I don't like the Souls gains, but that right there would be day one purchase. Yeah, it's because a heel wrestler, bad guy. Yeah, I mean, that's, I think, like, the reason I used for Darking made sense. It feels like a missed opportunity for it not to be a fighting, because wrestling is fighting, technically.
Yeah.
But they had justifications for other things. It still lines out. Like, the one time they could have got away with it, I feel.
I got hammered.
Yeah, I can see the mallet chasing you. He was still beating up on your body when you were dead. A little overkill.
Don't overkill me, please.
Just go play Overkill. House of Dead Overkill is very good. And it's hilarious. Man, it's a good thing that these miniguns were just laying around. Like, it's one of my favorite parts of that game. Literally the ending when they just pull a standard cheesy movie script where the film cuts out and they conveniently come back winning. My favorite part of that game right there. Is that one clip. Well, good news and bad news. Good news, I have about 700 more points to get to Queen. Bad news, I have 700 more points I need to get to before Queen. I say I give it up to 10 o'clock, so like another 10 minutes, and then probably gonna stop the Splatfest for tonight, and I'm gonna play a little bit of that Hazy Maze mod, because that'll take like maybe half an hour or so. It's not that long from what I've seen. It makes sense since the level itself isn't that big for Mario 64. Just gonna take a bit to explore. And then we'll boot up the emulator and hope that BizHawk doesn't crash. Like, come on. It's a good emulator for speedrunners, and then casual, it's like, yeah, it may or may not work.
Lester, somebody made a stage in Ultimate where it's just literally K-roll tennis.
Wow. Okay. I mean, that's hilarious.
I'll tweet it at you.
It makes sense, at least. Kind of.
Yeah. It's funny.
He was in a Mario sports game, I think. Like one of his last
He was
appearances
in
for a long time.
He was on the baseball game.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like-
I see what you're talking about. That's actually really good. I'm going to download this, and people must play it. Hey, next time we want to play Smash, want to do some K-roll tennis? Afterwards, then we'll play some villager tree toss. It'd be fun. Villager tree toss on the tennis stage. We will die. In 2 seconds, we will die. Have you seen people do that out of curiosity? The village tree throwing
village
game?
tennis. I've seen it one time, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's really good. And you can technically do it now with Isabelle. You need at least one villager to make the tree, obviously, but since she can pocket it, you could technically do that with a villager and Isabelle. Still probably better just do it all villagers, though. I remember when I was watching, I think it was Tom Fox when he did that with Steven George, Proton John, Josh Jepson. Josh kept on dying because he didn't know how to play, so he kept like getting tree in the face. Yeah, that was a funny one.
What are all the silly custom games that Tom made?
Yeah.
Like the whole Sonic Big Blue with Hazard off.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, I want to try some of those, honestly. Because they're actually really fun. Like, one of the best ones, probably, is going to be, like, a very easy one, Fisty Buffs, where you just play as Bowser and just use the final smash of Bowser on Snake Stage without hazards on. Because you literally just have to keep on punching people. That looks really fun. I actually played that against CPUs. It was chaotic, but yet amazing. CPUs actually knew how to play that game. That's like the only mode the CPUs knew how to play. Do all the other goofy modes, and they have a hard time. Like the Sonics kept on running off stage on Big Blue with the speedy mode. They didn't know what to do. I just got killed by a necromancer. Man, this isn't Dead Space. You know, is it sad that I've only played up to the part where a door got glitched on me and I never played it since?
Oh my god.
Literally, my stopping point was because a invisible wall appeared in my face.
I like Dead Space. Dead Space is a great game.
Yeah. I remember when I played it, but I was really enjoying it. I think I just got busy at the time and didn't get back to it. Kind of the trend.
Yeah.
Oh, there's people in the base. Turn around. Well, at least my bomb got the necromancer. I don't think that's ever how that worked in Dead Space, but we'll take the win. I'm gonna move the stage a bit. Hang on. We need more ground. Gotta screw these players a bit. Alright, here's hoping.
I hope they did it. Probably not.
Yeah, kind of what I thought when I saw the pink on top. That was a little bad. To be fair, we had no time to ink that up anyways before I started to move the platform, so it didn't matter.
There was one that I remember from the Melee instruction manual, King of the Rock. You're only allowed to fight on the rock at Jungle James. It was a waterfall stage.
Oh god. That is insane. Dude, imagine doing that in 8-player Smash and Ultimate.
Oh my gosh, Lester.
That would, dude, that'd be the worst. Actually, you could do something like that with Stage Builder. You can specify on Stage Builder if you want your stage to be a 4-player stage. And I've seen very tiny stages that haven't specified, which means 8-player Smash works. I tried the Metal Battleground stage from Smash 64 because it wasn't specified as a 4-player. I tried that in 8-player, and literally when the game started, like 5 fighters were literally on top of each other. It was that small of a stage.
Oh my gosh.
So it's technically possible in 8-player because of just how small you can make a custom stage.
I saw something, one of the Joker accounts on Twitter that I follow, it's just random bot that posts his persona stuff.
Yeah.
He posted a picture of Joker and his taunt in Spanish. He says, it's a picture, it says, felt cute, might smash and steal everyone's hearts later. I don't know yet.
I was gonna laugh if the game bugged out in its coding and this was a 10x battle. It's like, how does that count? How would it count 10x when you fight your own teammates? I would love to see that happen. I don't think it can, but if it could, that would be weird.
Well, at least we got to fight our teammates a lot more tonight.
Yeah, we only had, like, what, 3 games against our own teammates? You 4 because you got unlocked, or, no, you were 3, I was 4. That's right, because I was the unlucky one. I'm gonna do at least one more game after this one. Hope we actually get hares.
Yeah.
The rabbits, not like hair in your head. It kind of came out weird. I hope we get hair. I want to not be bald.
Male pattern bald. Ow!
That'd be weird for me because I'm playing as a girl character. Hey, there's a problem here. You have male pattern balls. I'm not a male though. Sucks to be you.
Inklings don't have hair anyways.
I mean, they're tentacles, yeah. I think that's one of my favorite comics I've seen out there. It was a thing of Inkling girl trimming her hair. And it was one where she cut it off and she was screaming because it's cutting off a tentacle. It hurts.
Oh gosh.
It's like, yeah, you know, that would actually be what happens. It's like cutting your own arm off. It's gonna hurt. Really? I have a Gatling gun pointed right at me. Oh, no, it's just a jet squelcher. Man, I did a lot.
Oh gosh.
I forget how harmful jet squelchers can be because no one uses them. You rarely see a jet squelcher. You see the dual squelchers, we just see another long-range weapon like an actual sniper or a splatling.
Watching the pros play this game is really ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. Pro players are really good.
Alright, is Nintendo gonna have another one for Splatoon and Smash?
I wouldn't be surprised if they do an E3 one. Because, like, the past 2 years they had Splatoon 2 tournaments at E3. One to give hype for the game, and another one just to promote the DLC. I wouldn't be surprised if they just do another one just to keep the game active. Because they did that for PAX, and they had no need to actually do it for PAX because there's no promotion they need to do for Splatoon anymore. But they did one anyways because they still want to push the game's sales. Wait, are they actually? Did they confirm they're doing E3 tournaments, Ethan? I haven't heard anything about that.
Ugh. Now we get back to our base.
Yeah, they're pretty much in base at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big mess. You see, like, if they're doing tournaments, I'll at least understand them doing a Smash one. I can see that definitely happening because they're going to push for a DLC character around the time. So, like, why not do Smash? That would make a lot of sense. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if sometime this year we would see another Nintendo World Championship if they wanted to go that route again. They did that to promote Mario Maker. Mario Maker 2 comes out in June.
Yeah.
I feel like they would have announced it by now, if you want to be honest, because of how much planning that takes, but maybe later in the year, because they did that with Odyssey in 2017.
I hope they do another one. I liked watching that.
Yeah, they're always a good watch. I thought the 2017 one was better structured, so it was a little more enjoyable to watch. 2015 had the better games, I feel, but 2017 had a lot of structuring fixes from that year in general. Oh, come on! I just want to fight our own teammates before we end it, not turtles.
Okay. Following the announcement, the global championships of Splatoon and Smash Brothers would take place around the time of E3 in Los Angeles this year.
Okay, yeah, so there you go. Splatoon and Smash appearing as tournaments.
I like watching those, so that's going to be fun.
Yeah, because they've already announced the times for E3 in general. Like, it's, yeah, I think June 10th is the first day, technically.
Yeah, I'm really considering just taking those days off just so I can watch, but I don't know. I don't feel like that's a really good reason to take off.
I don't blame you. I mean, at that point, just watch the replay. Because, you know, that'd be a weird reason. Alright, everyone, what's your vacation days for? I'm gonna be out sick. Gotta raise my kid. Smash Bros. Tournament! You better be participating.
Well, I can take it like an unpaid day. Yeah, I just have to put it in advance. I can take it.
As long as, like, lol, no, here's another 12-hour shift. But the right thing is to go home with your job. I would not be surprised if they do that.
Yeah, I'll put it this way. I've already worked like 54 hours this week. I'm really upset about that.
Yeah, you worked way longer this week, I think, than any other week.
They've been kind of treating us like slip this week, and it kind of been irritating me. I know it's not like some people saying, "Oh, well, they have had a 60-hour week," but it's just like I still am so tired when I get home. I guess I mean, like I said, there's more people that's probably doing work in like 60, 70 hours a week. It's ridiculous. But
And I think the worst part is more or less just it's out of your schedule. So it's more overtime than you're supposed to be getting, technically.
yeah,
There's supposed to be a limit on
I
that
like
because
them.
you can't tire out your workers. It's technically illegal.
I like working. I like all the money I'm making, but I also just want a day off. Like today just irritated me because, Saturday's my day off, but yet I still had to go to work today. Stupid. That's okay. I'll get over it. And hopefully it'll stop. So,
Yeah, hopefully. Well, get away from that guy. I got lucky he didn't see my suction bomb at first, so the guy throwing down 50 splat bombs, or suction bombs in general, he got killed for my own. The irony. Also, this dude lagging. Watch out for the one splat war with Japanese. That's gonna be hard to describe because there's two of the same. One of them's lagging. He killed me from behind, which is impossible. Vengeance! Get out of here, lagger.
I thought you said slacker for a second.
Yeah, you're slacker.
yeah, you're so-
Out of here! Oh god, that was close. I almost died right at the end. Instead, I took two people out, so
Good
I'll
job,
take the win.
team.
All right,
Good job, team.
let's try for one more game that actually has the opposite teams. That would be great, please.
Yeah, that would be great.
I want to end it on Hare, not on Tortoise.
Good job, team.
They're just knowing, and they want to extend the stream time with Splatoon. It's like, no, we can keep on giving you your teammates, so you keep on playing our game.
I've worked all this week. Tomorrow will be my set. Oh my gosh, Ethan, and I really haven't to explain.
Wow.
Or to complain.
Yeah, sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's
I'm
bad.
sorry to hear that, Ethan. Holy crap.
I didn't even think we
Okay,
were
they
playing
changed.
long enough for the map changes.
Yeah, we've played long enough at map change.
Yeah, did not even think of that. Well,
That's what I
I'm gonna go
worry
to the
about.
intermission screen really fast just so I can add you as a friend, Ethan. And I don't want other people to see that. So let's search with users we played with. Good, he's the first one. Found you immediately.
I mean, I don't like complaining about stuff like this because I feel like in some cases I don't have a right to complain when other people have it worse, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I just
I
realized.
know.
I'll go back to intermission because I gotta fix my settings slightly.
Yeah,
I don't want the friend code to pop up. Yeah, I had him as a friend, but my online says may make it complicated for me to show up. So we can't literally start a squad if someone can't see the lobby. Also, it's giving me a second to refresh my ticket anyways, because I haven't done that in 10 games.
Yeah, I want my chunks too. You're right. I need to get my chunks.
Okay, you added me? Alright, good. So now you should be showing up then for our lobbies on my side, so I can go ahead and create one. That way we can at least fight one more Hare. Please, game. Yep, there you are. Perfect. Alright, gonna go ahead and make a room. You guys just join in when you're ready.
Okay, hold on a second.
I also as a side tangent, I can at least say I like some of the newer stuff they've added in with some of the OBS updates because I'm using some of the little add-ons they've been doing, like with the Twitch feed.
Yeah.
So I'm using the Twitch stats and activity feed now, and it's so nice to have. I don't need the chat one because I use a separate chat program. It's just way easier to manage my channel with it. But being able to see the activity feed and the stat of the stream itself, that's really good. Like, I can see how many times people clip things now. I didn't see that normally because I don't normally have my dashboard open.
Okay, I'm joining. Thanks for playing with us, Ethan. We appreciate it. Okay.
You know what? Hang on. I have an idea. Make this a little bit easier. Where is it? Found the gray one. Where's my other NZAP? I want to be part of the NZAP crew, but I'm not using the exact same one. I can't find my other orange. I could have swore I had a second orange. I guess I still gotta buy it. Fine. I guess I'll have to be gray boy. Because I don't think we want 3 of the same weapon. Screw it, we're being 3 of the same weapon.
We're NZAP crew.
Yeah, you normally don't get a chance to play these because it's always on a day you work. So yeah, this is really good for your time, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you got time to sit down and play tonight. I know how work's been treating you lately.
Man, this roller's got to be confused right now. It's like, wait a minute, was there a dress code I was missing? I'm gonna feel really left out. Also, do I have to carry? At least on the good side, my local recording of this gameplay is doing good so far, because I'll probably need that for a future video. I don't understand this about the Elgato software. Oh, come on. Come on! I just want a hair!
Ah. I'm bald!
Keep on going until I find at least one more hair game, and it knows. It knows. We get one more in a row, I'm just gonna say, F it. I want to play the Ocarina mod. Like, going back to my little thing, I find this weird. Game Capture HD, the software that works with pretty much every single Elgato card, that can record at the same time as I'm recording in OBS. But I use their newer software, the 4K capture, can't do it. One or the other. It's really dumb.
Do it, man.
And what's worse is I was going to use my same capture card I used to stream to record, because the 4K capture actually has a video pass-through feature. So you can just share that gameplay directly in the OBS. No issues. But because you can't record and stream at the same time with the same NVIDIA codec thing, it's like, no, you can't do it, actually. We lied. It's so dumb. Because I use that. I use my graphics card to record video because it's way less strenuous on the computer. It does give a pretty good video quality. It's good for compression. But yeah, I can't do it at the same time 4K. Game Capture HD can. What? Excuse me, how? It's the same program at that point. It's using the same thing. I think it's just in general how Elgato updates their things. I feel is weird. They make good hardware, but their software is very iffy in my opinion. Like it's...
Yeah.
Their updates are either really beneficial, really terrible, kind of depending. I'm still using an older driver for my capture card because the newer one washes out the picture of my monitor. The video pass-through I feel is broken, and it's been broken for over a year. Using older drivers is the only way I found to fix it.
I need to go probably buy a new capture card myself because I'm using kind of outdated tech. So.
Yeah. Man, the biggest problem for you is in particular is like you probably want to get the HD60 because it's USB 2.0, it'll be easy to use in the system.
Yeah.
But they're rarely restocked for some reason. Like it's a popular card, but Elgato's been trying to push for the newer stuff, so that one rarely gets restocked. And it's always 200 plus because of it. Which is dumb. That's supposed to be $150. And one thing is, like, I feel like you probably could run the 60S, which is the streaming card, which is fine to record as well, but it's more intensive on the computer. That's the only weird thing. There's no easy way to test that.
Yeah.
It's funny, before I bought mine, I use AverMedia's testing software to tell me if I can use the HD60S. I use someone else's because they add a better testing software. AverMedia has one that tells you if your USB 3 card will work with their USB 3 cards in general. And if anything works with them, it's going to work with Elgato. USB 3 is kind of a weird standard.
Yeah.
Because, like, everyone makes their own chipset and they all are different. Kind of weird. Like, it'll work with Intel, but it won't work with AMD kind of weirdness.
Ugh.
Or, like, some weird third-party crap. Like, here's the one from... I'm just going to make up one of the spots, so this is going to sound probably weird. Here's one from Ask Media Corporation. Yeah, it doesn't work with your thing, but, Rocksteady capture. Yes, that's perfect. Like, I'm just making up weird things, but that's how weird some of the names can get. My expansion card I bought, I think it's Roxas or something like that. It's a name I never heard of.
It's a character from Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, just for the sake of time, we're gonna make this one last, no matter if it's a Hare or a Tortoise, one last game. I'll be able to actually get through this Ocarina thing tonight. Oh, you leveled up. Nice. You have now joined the League of Champions, I think. Because I think you were on the Defender before this.
I just got to 20, so I'm happy about that.
I'm at 333 out of 999. How oddly fitting. At least I'm not at 666. Well, our final game is against Turtles. That's when you know it's time to quit. This is when you know it's time to quit. Oh, you level up to level 15. Oh, so you didn't get the Splatfest level. I mean, getting a new level in general in the game is still better. Oh god, we're pink again. I swear, if they're green, I'm gonna be really confused. Okay, good.
This is a weird stage to be doing this on.
I find the stage will work a little bit better in the rank stuff than Turf War. Because, yeah, it's very open and very deadly with water.
What the heck?
Ah!
How do you snip somebody on their foot with that?
Well, Marco just kind of teleported. Marshall killed me and then immediately teleported to the left.
Oh, great.
Watch out for him. He's one of the dually guys.
Marshall? That one?
Yep.
Yeah, he just like appeared out of nowhere and killed me.
Yep, that's about right.
Oh, lordy.
At least we have auto bomb, so we can at least see where these guys are if they lock on. Okay, there's like 2 of them in a row. That's bad. How did Polo kill me before I killed him? Come on. Dappers aren't that good.
Yeah, they're lagging all over the place.
Yeah, this is when you know this is probably a good stopping point. Servers are kind of taking another poop. This one's a massive dump. I don't know what's happening now, but I'll take the advantage. No, I didn't want booyah. I want to jump at the base. Please excuse the random booyah. Get that out of here. They had a beacon down at the bottom corner near our spawn. Had to take that out immediately.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Well, that's a bad placement for us. Don't want to see that. No sploosh. Out of here. Oh, I got the teleport dualies up top of me. Yeah, he just teleported all the way to the other side of the map here. How? He cannot run that fast. Oh, I got 3. These telemissiles are going to do a lot. I think this is going to be a win. I saw a telemissile just pause in midair for a second.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how physics work. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll at least, you know, we couldn't fight Hare at the end, but I'll at least take the win. I'll take it. Now give us a synergy bonus, because 3 out of 4 of us are using the same gun. Yeah!
Yeah, there we go. Oh, gosh.
Hey, good news, my shirt leveled up again. Here's the ability unlock. It literally erased one of my abilities. So that's what happens when your shirt has 3 chunks but still wants to level, because, yeah, my shirt was full. It just deleted the, special saver, which I'm fine with. I don't really use special savers much. Alright, so, before we swap games, memes, see if there's any new ones before we swap over. We're gonna see probably a lot of the same because of our break. Although the Marie with the Easter egg thing, that's new. I like it. These are some weird looking turtles. I'm gonna assume that's the newer version of turtles.
Oh, Kira and Ethan. I don't know. What are your guys' opinion on the new banner that came out on Fire Emblem Heroes? I personally like it. It's different, and it was a really good banner.
Actually, hang on. Let me see what you had. Oh, you're using new gear too. PSA for everyone who's playing this game, go to the news, download your free gear before this goes away. There's a lot of free gear. The Callie with the Easter mask looks really good because she has floppy ears for her hair now. Actually, hang on. Before I do anything, I remembered I ordered something the other day, and I gotta scrub my shirt anyway, so I might as well grab it.
It's not something to do summer for. I get you. This one was kind of a pass for me too, but I just like the design. At least it's something different. It isn't like what we all expected.
I actually didn't have that. Oh yeah, you haven't seen the whole Squirtle line here in the Miiverse. Not Miiverse thing. Yeah, it's a really good post. I want to see something here before we swap. Now, don't quit out the dang Splatoon 2 thing. I hate how the Switch Online, it always has on the mobile phone closed at the top right. But it messes my memory so much because you tap that and it just closes out of the game feed, period.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a little annoying.
Oh my god, that's Squirtle and Tortoise. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Squirrel Turtwick one you talk about. Yeah, that one's also really good. I literally have these exact same glasses. Okay, I just wanted to check. I was trying to see if they had any of the event stuff, because actually, if you use the Switch mobile app for shopping in Splatoon, some of the event gear that was in like some of the past Splatfests, like the Halloween stuff or New Year's stuff, it will show up in the Switch app.
Oh well.
So if you miss it, during the news section, you can still get it. It's just it'll appear later in the phone. No, I don't want the glasses again. You keep them.
Sorry, Twitch is mine, and no, I'm just. So that's okay, Kira. It's all right. You ain't missing much.
Yeah, about to say, just gear and memes.
Gear and memes. That's all you're missing.
And here's the math equation again. Seriously, why? I feel like this had some of the better postings, because there's a lot of, you know, good turtle references I like between TMNT and Pokemon. And then you got Team Bonnie. That's a thing. Koopa Troopa. Hey. I haven't seen that yet. Oh, hang on. I have to pick pink. I'm gay. Yeah, okay. Can I just hit the hot report? Yep. There you go. I don't care what people say. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm doing it. Real reports on stream. You vulgar. You're gone.
My dog is snoring right now.
Well.
She hears snoring right now. Tired.
Tired dog.
tired pup.
I mean, besides fighting our turtles over and over at one point, I think this was a fun one. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, this was a fun Splatfest. I like this one.
Yeah.
I just like when we do Splatfest stream.
Oh yeah, they're always fun. I definitely
Always
enjoy
fun.
doing these, and when they're 48 hour, even better because they're longer, which always helps.
I won't get to miss the queen status.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try to play a little more tomorrow. I'm hoping,
I'll-
but I'm like halfway, so I may be able to crack it, depending when I get home. But yeah, it was still fun
It's
nonetheless.
a lot of fun. Hope I can join in more. You're always welcome to join us, Ethan.
Oh
As
yeah,
long as you're-
definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, we're open to you joining all the time you want.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Same goes for anybody here.
Yeah, can agree. Always a fun time.